What's up with that? Thank you. All right, hey everybody. It is your boy Voltage. We're back. We were off for the weekend. Well, we weren't off. I had to work over the weekend. I'm back now with some good old Rogue for you. Time for the Pokerogue boy to start dancing. See, y'all have been lively in chat. Always nice to see my community talking to each other. Very nice. Hello, Burmy. Hello, Geek. Hello, Daniel. Let me go ahead and let the server know we're live here. To everyone. And y'all can hopefully hear me today, thankfully. No OBS glitches. At everyone, we are live with Mega Golurk in Pokerogue. Let me get that link. There it is. Give me that bad boy. And send. Alrighty. Hello, Pinecone Eater. Hello, Daniel. Again, I already said that. Hello, KJ. Hello, Judo Puff. Deep Sea. Hello, OG Hobbit. Dark Vader. Welcome back. Hello, Aaron. Aaron, there are infinite tier lists out there. I can't really dive into, like, the depths of Marvel Rivals right now to start my day off, but there are infinite tier lists. Look at some of the pro players and what they suggest, and my other advice to you is play something that you enjoy. Hello there, Jessica. Play something, a character you enjoy that you think is at least not in D and C tier, and keep practicing them, and, you know, maybe 1 to 3. Awesome, Dark Vader, that's awesome. Hello, Bushy Boy. Fallout will come one day. Hello, Sifo. Fallout will come one day. Alrighty. So I did choose to do Golurk first, obviously. Main reason is Chimecho was not the most banger of a performing video. Shocker, right? That was not the best video I've ever done. So I was like, you know, let's do something hopefully a little more exciting. It wasn't like it performed bad. It was just, you know, typical Chimecho. And I was like, well, we did the special challenge. That was one factor. My second factor was, I actually had 3. Second factor was I did not want to do no heals again today. So I wanted to break from that. And then my third factor was that I love Mega Golurk. Hello, Big Schwank. I love Golurk. So I want to come out here and I want to use Mega Golurk and see how he does. So, I don't know why I'm a Gen 4. Let's talk details. Let's talk details, shall we? So, my boy. This is what he's running right now. Interesting. So, Golett here has Iron Fist base. Could also do Klutz. I don't know what his hidden is. I'll check in a minute. Passive is Shadow Shield. So he's got a defensive ability. I believe that's one that gives resistance while at full health, which is interesting. Obviously, Ground Ghost is a really good typing for this game, especially for Eternatus, but it is fine into Rayquaza. No weaknesses to the moves he typically runs, so that's a good plus. Abilities, he can also get No Guard, which can be good. Yeah, Shadow Shield is not resistance, just halves damage that you take when your HP is full. And it cannot be ignored by Mold Breaker. You know, the Mold Breaker antithesis. Holy, right? So we'll go ahead and make him regular Golurk. Let's take a look at his base stats. So 124 attack. Defenses are, it's middling bulk, middling to good bulk, I would say. Nothing crazy, but not the worst ever because the HP is decent. So I guess like very mid-ish. Obviously dump special attack, and then he's a speed dump, but he's not quite as slow as you would want, right? Not quite slow as you would want. So let's talk egg moves as well. Before I get into that, holy big schwonk, thank you for the dono, $10 to open the day off. Hope everyone's having a great day. Getting a pet cat tomorrow. Want to share some of the love. Hey, that's fire. You can always feel free to send that in the Discord and show off your new pet cats when you do. But congratulations on getting a new cat. Big W. So Bulk Up gives him a setup move, which I really like immediately, boosting his attack and defense. Crazy doesn't get this already. That's nuts. Then Drain Punch and Mach Punch. So Drain Punch to have him restoring his health, which reprocs Shadow Shield. I see the vision. And then Mach Punch, which will allow him to set up enough and then outspeed. Rage Fist would be fire. We don't have that, tragically. Rage Fist would be fire. So he'll be able to have a comeback, but crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What else I want to address before we look at the Mega here? TM moves, he doesn't need the setup. I'm just curious actually about what ghost move are we running mainly? Phantom Force and what is it, Shadow Punch? Yeah, oof, Shadow Punch is not going to be a great ghost carry by any means. Not ideal. Although, funny enough, really weird. He runs Mach Punch and Drain Punch. Neither of these are stab. It seems he wants to be Iron Fist, though, which is why he runs these. You want to run Iron Fist instead of No Guard. That's a little bit weird. A little bit weird. What else can we say? Let's take a look at the Mega before I give any more final thoughts. So, Mega Golurk. To me, this is one of the top 3 best Mega designs, period. May even be number 1. Absolutely so fire. BST is 159 attack. Defense, special defense both go up to where he is pretty bulky. Speed the same. I don't know why they gave him 15 special attack. I mean, you may as well have just given that. You may as well either take some speed or given that straight to defenses. A little bit of a whiff there. What are the abilities? Unseen Fist, right. Oof. The absolute detriment of this guy. I can't lie. I'm going to be so real with y'all. His attack goes to 159 from 124. I don't think that's enough. I'm going to be so real with y'all. I genuinely think he gets worse when he Mega Evolves. I'm not going to... In Pokerogue especially, I think he's going to get worse. In competitive, he gets better. In normal Pokerogue, he gets worse. As we saw with Mega Excadrill, this is useless in Pokerogue. Because they never use Protect in this game. So it genuinely will do nothing. Genuinely nothing. I'm really not a fan of that. Shadow Shield, yeah. Now, this is not on Pokerogue, though. It's not their fault, because this is just the base ability. But him and Excadrill, because they were given competitive abilities, because the priority was their performance in competitive. Think about this. Both of them drop in a game with no abilities. And then they were given competitive abilities because the only game that they're going to be in is competitive. That hurts across the board tragically. My best suggestion for ROM hacks going forward is to give Unseen Fist a secondary effect that only works outside of competitive. Maybe something Tough Claws-esque, you could say. Maybe just a little bit more damage on physical moves. I don't know. But that's my thought. So, tragically, this guy, I love him, but he probably isn't going to be a killer. I genuinely think he's going to get a better performance if we just, like, use regular Golurk as long as possible, and we get the Mega, like, right at the end. We shall see. We shall see. We'll find out. We'll find out. All right. Well, that's it for Golurk. I'm going to get him a team. He's not shiny, and he is 3 costs. We're going to have to throw some stuff on there. I'm not too sure why he's so high value. I'm not, but we'll find out. It could have almost gotten a 2, but not there. And let's see how this goes. Am I going to do a birthday stream? Probably not. On the day of, at least. Probably not. I don't know what my birthday plans are yet. I did call off work already, though. Just got that approved today. So, I don't know. I guess I'll decide as we get closer in August. Alright, who shall we run? So, what is Golurk's issue here? Right? What is Golurk's issue here? Golurk is so slow. Nothing's fixing that. I'm not even sure Mach Punch is going to do anything for the guy. I really am, like, as much as I love him, I'm really afraid that he's not going to have a crazy performance. I kind of feeling running the Azumarill. Kind of feeling it. let's also want some speedier Pokemon needed. Give me, I think I can fit Cyclizar. Oh, I can't fit Zoro if I do that though. But I don't need to farm doubles. I could get away without Zoro if I have to. Especially if Azumaril's the one taking the slot. Give me... He's a physical attacker. I mean, Muck can still help with that. Muck's just my #1 debuffer. Suwaddle Victory Dance has some speed, but again, none of these guys are like speedy sweepers. I guess Fomantis could help a little bit. At least it can boost its speed. And then I might want to run Sucker Punch Poochyena. Probably what we'll do. I don't think I need someone with a spread move. It's not like doubles are going to be that prominent, and I'm not farming this time around. You're going to ask your mom if you can get a membership. Okay. Go for it. Pickup on this guy? I mean, that's a fair point. He could benefit from some pickup, but he doesn't have any room. There's no red shinies that can, so this is why we're only looking at red shinies. None of these guys are pickups in the red, right? So, nah, he tragically needs that. He needs the max luck. Alright. I'm gonna set up their moves. I think I'm good. One Surging Strikes, bulk up, and you also get Drain Punch? Okay. Yeah, guys, I don't know, man. I have fear for this one. Only time will tell, though. I thought luck caps out at 15. Azurill will be fine as friendship. It's not that hard. Oh my gosh, Rabombi. I know about that. We're going to stop that one, Big Schwonk. Today, I have no intention of using any Shitmon. I just want to take a break. After last time, I need to rinse my mouth. I'm watching at breakfast and lunch dining, eating a bacon, egg, and cheese and lemonade. That's awesome, Gina Puff. Yeah, no choice for evil team when I join. Team Rocket, for sure. It's 14, right? I thought so. Yeah, so 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. I guess I could switch one to a 2, you're right. Could switch one of them to a blue. I could just run Unknown again if I want to do Pickup Juice. I mean, he can benefit from the berries. It's not like he can't. Did I get rid of Pooch? Yeah, I'm gonna have Cyclizar for Speedy if I need it for a little something. Get rid of Pooch, I guess. And let's bring Unknown. Pick up Unknown again. Pretty much a sack, but if it'll juice him enough, it'll juice him enough. Alright, let's go. Run, Chimeco back out of your mind. Never in my life am I touching that thing again, if I can avoid it. Yeah, nah, I didn't think it was going to come anywhere close. Okay. I get it. Congrats, Aaron. I love how y'all just be giving in the random updates. Okay. Thanks for sharing. I just used a Sonic on a normal type. Yeah, tidbits for the vibes, I guess so. Soothe Bell, I guess Azurill can have it. Oh my god, I put on the right ability, right? Yes, okay. Oh, can't scam me like that. Better than Urshifu? Calcium? Only special attacker got in the back is Grimer. Not even. Well, yeah, he is. Wait, is he? No, he's not. I'm lying. I have no special attackers. Okay, well, Unknown, you can have it, bro. Wooloo is something I don't have? Wow, its hidden ability bulletproof. Sure. Alright, Ivy, let's do it. Turtwig? That's bad. In fact, anything but fire was bad for this guy. So that's not going to be nice at all. He does at least kind of have a free setup chance because of Shadow Shield, but it's not going to be enough to Mach Punch. Alright, goodbye, Ivy. Easy enough. But yeah, that's a bad omen. That's a bad omen. Let's just hope for the best here. No bubble. Pokeballs. Lechonk. Goodbye. Eggs from last time. Nothing special. Congratulations, SM. Crazy disrespect on the Comp Goat Urshifu. You weren't around for the Urshifu Fraud series. Burmy. And Ultra Beast. Okay, congrats, Daniel. Mega Chandelier, good luck. If Zero didn't have the right ability, would I reset this early? Yeah, I would have. Ice Punch would have been good there. Physically bulky grass starter. Hashtag over. Okay, we're instantly losing hope. Come on, guys. What's wrong with... Oh, okay. Let me bulk up. I actually use Surging Strikes, actually. Can y'all not double team my Zero? It actually just killed. Wow. That's huge power. I mean, I might as well just set up again. Okay, well. That's enough. Probably not even running him as a ghost attacker. Probably running him as a ground attacker. But I do worry about him in Rayquaza a lot. I think he's going to actually be kind of rough in a Rayquaza. He does have Iron Fist on, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, that'll help. That's not good. Not at all. I'm probably gonna have to swap this. Go to Cyclozar. Don't want to waste my friendship. Okay, seriously? Goodbye. Alright, there's a Azurill. See? Super easy. Like, Pichu and Azurill are friendship, but they're not hard because they evolve so easy. And what level is Azurill? 18. Okay, yeah, easy work. Strongest move is Torque. Yeah, man, friendship mechanics in this game, that would be something. That would be something. I think it'd be more realistic for there to be an event based on that. That would be like based on like the old Pokemon and Me event kind of thing. And if you take a Mon there, then that single Mon can get friendship mechanics for the rest of the run. That'd be a cool idea. Like, you know, it's still a chance, but at least like they have it, right? That can be pretty crazy. Oh, Golett. Hello, Cell Arcade, and yep, W Golurk. Yes, sir. Multi-lens. Does this benefit him at all? I mean, it would heal him more. Are we giving him the Zero Aura treatment? Dude, this is a bad premonition. What do we think, guys? Hello, Foxy. Well, these bros got a good nature. Yeah. Are we running multi-lens or not? We're thinking yes. I see Spectre Cub. Yeah, okay. Foxy as well. Alright. Never hurts, I don't know about that. But alright. Floor 20 Crest. We took a multi-lens, we put it on Golurk. Oh my gosh, and we're in the water. See if this multi-lens makes a difference, but I'm getting a very worrisome premonition here. Okay. Barely alive, we can finish off. The good thing about Shadow Shield is I think if you get back to full health, it does, like, work again. Which does work with Drain Punch if you can land it, but... Adamant would be good on Golurk. Huh. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? That didn't do nearly enough. I should just Drain Punched. Oh, well, he still gets it. Alright, sure. Sure, bro. Either Grassy or Lake is trash rim, so I'm just going Metropolis. I'm not even doing it. Is it for me? Maybe I misunderstood how multi-lens overall works. I guess it is still just the same thing, but hitting twice. I never really considered the math for that. I think I had a misunderstanding of how it worked for a while. Did I just miss because of Sand Attack? It's a whiff setup, dude. Like, Mach Punch, I guess, just isn't the go-to. Am I supposed to be using Drain Punch? Maybe I'm just supposed to be taking a hit and then Drain Punching. I think I'm doing it wrong. You don't need this right now. Delibird event. We can load up on some money. I'll take it. I think the objective is spamming Drain Punch or Shadow Punch. Pushing through. So it's the crits. I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair. IV at 25. Here we go. Grottle again. Not ideal. We take a decent bit of damage there too because we're not evolved. That's not to get us full health. Okay. Shadow Punch ain't enough to kill. We are down. That's bad on Golurk. That is bad. I can't lie. That's not a good premonition at all. Okay, cycles are going crazy. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Razor Leaf over Bitter Blade again. Oh, my boy. I'm gonna be massacring my boy. The best thing to do, really, is just let Cyclizar lead in a Golurk. Or, not even there, in a Golurk. Let Cyclizar lead into the Torterra. But, like, one ground move is ass last. And it's like, I have to lead in the Torterra, try and beat it in Parting Shot, maybe. Oh! New blue shiny. We got Bouffalon, who also has all his moves unlocked. So, that'll be a nice showcase. So, this is kind of an ugly shiny, I'm not gonna lie. He doing a little too much. He doing a little too much. But we got it. It's sick. Oh, Golurk. Golette. Like, I usually like to let them lead, but, like, we generally understand this dude has nothing. Like, he has no tech. He has no ability to kill that Torterra. Like, unlike Zeraora, for instance, who had Ice Punch and had, like, something he could do, Golett has nothing. He has nothing. Who is this for? Azumarill? Yeah. Yeah, it's 75-25, then it divides it up more, yes. Put the Discord link, SM, you goof. It's in the description of every video and stream. Let's try using our eyes. Hidden tech. My god. Golett's Evo isn't for a while too, isn't it? Yeah, 43? Oh. Get a little scared. Guys, I'm scared this video is going to turn to slander on one of my favorite mon. And I want to run him as ground or as ghost. Probably just stronger ground moves right now anyway. Although, well, punch would actually have been stronger there. So I probably should just run Shadow Punch. I'll put it back. Well, I guess it depends, right? In this case, it's probably stronger because it's 20%. But it's not going to be stronger than, like, Earthquake, Headlong, Rush stuff. Boss at 30 is Fido. Alright, he's cooked. And if Golurk is as OP as Fradora, we still don't slander because of bias. Nah, man, I can't do that. I'm not, like, the only way to keep my opinion legit is that I can't be biased. I mean, every human has innate bias regardless, right? Like, as much as you can say I'm trying not to be, like, you're just making an active attempt not to be biased. But I have to make an active attempt not to be biased, because I'm evaluating these mon on genuine performance. If he got as juice as Zeraora and was ass, I gotta call it ass. These showcases are authentic, not slander posts. Okay. My mistake, bro. Oh, really, Burmy? You could have fooled me. Fighting Star? Hit or miss? Hello, Karma. Mixed, yeah, and I guess Burmy said it more or less best. Golurk does one of the best designs, yeah, I agree. Team Star. Oh my god. Karma enters in and immediately has a terrible take. Sorry, Karma. Much love. But Team Star are one of the worst villains in Pokemon, period. I'll tell you exactly why. I've had this conversation before, so I'm not gonna spend long on it. Real quick, very quickly. Team Star is terrible because they are taking a slot they have no business being in. That's the only thing that makes them bad. The story of Team Star, of Penny, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen the hype around Penny, but sure. Some people relate to or whatever. The hype around Team Star, Penny, the goons, the quote-unquote admins, whatever. All of them, nothing is inherently wrong with them or the story they're trying to tell. In fact, compared to what we got the last 2 generations, I would say they are a step up. You could debate it with Team Skull. Team Skull is saved by the Aether Foundation existing. Gen 8 was just absolute dog shit. But, like, the evil team-wise. But Team Star is taking the place of an evil team when they have no business doing so. If they had even gone about it the way that Gen 7 did, with having them be a thing, but then having a quote-unquote villain team in the Aether Foundation as well, you would have gotten better. But people want villains. People want villain antagonists. It's been a complaint since what? Gen 7? Yeah, Gen 7. Since Gen 7. Yeah, Team Yell, you're never beating that. And Team Yell, funny enough, does that. Team Yell does the villain team, quote-unquote, slot into the real villain thing that I talked about in Gen 7. But the problem is, those aren't even teams. They're just milking the team concept. And so, Team Star has a great story, or at least a good. I think it's a little overhyped. Real talk, it's probably the least favorite of the 3 stories. I get it. Even as a kid who was bullied when I was younger, it didn't hit for me to any degree. I get it, but like, it felt like a waste of time to me. So now the problem is, yeah, Karma, that's not the issue, is that they're not villains. The problem, like, you're literally saying it in your sentence. They are being put in the villain slot while not being villains. That's what bothers people about Team Star, Team Yell, and what's the other one? Team Skull. All 3 of them share the same thing of wasting the team slot that people want to see actual villains in these games from. They want to see that. They want to see stuff like Rocket back. Stuff like, what's it called? Team Aqua and Team Magma. Team Galactic, Plasma. They want real antagonists. We haven't had that. So it hurts Team Star, who, if they were just not Team Star, but just their own thing, would probably have no complaints. I mean, people are going to complain about everything, right? But predominantly no complaints to the masses. Team Star is not inherently wrong in their story or in Penny. Is that they shouldn't be taking the quote-unquote evil team slot in a Pokemon game. That is what messes them up. And they've had this habit of not doing villains for like 12 years? Gen 7 was 12 or so-ish years ago. We did get, Arceus had a real villain in Volo, but even then he's an after-story villain. So there's not really a villain in Arceus. And then, Team Neo Flare is not a villain. They literally did the exact same thing. Neo, Team Flare, whatever they're called in Legends EA, are not villains. And then they did the exact same thing with Corbu, who's also a fake-out villain and isn't really a villain. Which, Corbu himself is good, and thankfully it wasn't like it was Team whatever. Corbu has his own name, I forgot what it's called. But, he has his own group, but it's not taking a quote-unquote team slot. Team Neo Flare is. But they have done the fake-out villain thing for years, dude. Over a decade since we've gotten a real, genuine, just team villain. I don't expect it in Gen 10. I don't. I think they have, just for whatever reason, they cooked with Gen 5. Then Gen 6, it wasn't the craziest, but it was, whatever. And then the second they broke the formula in Gen 7, that's just been the one thing they haven't wanted to go back on. I don't know why. I don't know why Pokemon can't have villains. We went from genuine villains talking about some, like, we had the Mafia, we had global destruction, we had people trying to destroy dimensions, and we had people who were, I don't even know what Getsis was. He was just an asshole. But we had, we had all this. And then we had Team Flare, who was trying to eradicate humanity to restore the beauty of the world, I guess. And then they were like, nah, we're done. We're done. That's it. Let's go to a gang of misfit kids being manipulated by an organization, which is putting it in a way that makes it sound better than it is. Let's go to a fan club whose whole quirk is just being really annoying at competitions. Inspired, Game Freak. And then let's go to a bunch of bullied kids. Dog. Come on. Come on. We got these fucking mustache twirling villain of the week people taking up our game. Complete waste of space. So I'm not a fan of that. That's it though. That's it though. It's because of the merchandise and the villains. See, if that was the reason, it would generally piss me off. Because like people eat up Penny because of design. And then they literally made her an evolution trainer. Like, come on, you couldn't be trying to sell it any harder, right? You don't see nearly the same treatment for Nimona or Arvin or whatever his name is. So Penny's an industry plant. I'll say it here. Hot take? Is that a hot take? Penny's an industry plant? I'm telling you, I've never gotten the hype behind Penny. But I'm gonna say she's an industry plant. Definitely. I don't think that's a hot take. I think we can put her in there. But yes, dude, they have not wanted to drop real villains since Gen 6, which is like 2013. Where are they? So Gen 10, I've seen no hints. And the way Pokemon's been moving has been like, I don't know, dude. You don't have to make a game for kids not have villains. It's always been that way. So I just don't see why we're doing that. But like, you hear the voice of the people who do the presentations. Like, if you guys ever watch the Nintendo Directs, you hear like the lady who does it. And she's like, check out the newest region and meet your new friends. Like, you know who she talks? She talks like she's talking to 4-year-olds. Not even like 10-year-old kids. Like, she genuinely talks like she's talking to preschoolers when she shows this off. And like, that's the whole vibe Pokemon's been giving off for the last several years. If I was 10, I'd be a little miffed. You know, like when I was 10, they used to treat kids like people who were growing up, you know? And that was what Pokemon was too. You had a balance back then. Now it's like, play Pokemon, what's that shitty ass game, dude? The little puzzle one that they keep doing. Or let's do Cafe Remix. Pokemon Cafe Remix has surprise new Pokemon in store. Meet these special new guests using the code at the end of the video. Like, I can't stand her, dude. Like, I feel like her voice alone, like, no offense to the actor, I'm sure she's doing what she's told, dude, but I feel like her whole thing is talking to kids like they're preschoolers. Like, I wouldn't talk to my own little siblings like that. Like, you know, who are 10 and younger. Check out this new game. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Can we please get serious? Now, to be fair, ish, I'm gonna say that. Arceus did have serious stuff in it. Like, people were genuinely dying. So I can give them that. Like, that was actually some of the most mature we've gotten in years, even if they didn't have a villain. It was very mature. The survival, the fact that people were more or less genuinely dying, even if only implied. Volo's whole thing later. You know, we did get some stuff. Some stuff that was good. ZA, yes and no. You could tell the maturity level was higher in ZA, definitely. I definitely feel like that vibe was there. But it wasn't, it was like they were kind of too scared to hit the gas too much, you know? It was a little too much gas in the tank, or not enough gas in the tank. Too scared. So I wasn't a fan of that. But like, I mean, dude, is it a hot take to say that the worst aspect, okay, from the story, I'm gonna say this. Here's another hot take, if it is a hot take. Maybe people agree with this. Another hot take from Voltage. I think the worst aspect of the Legend ZA story alone, just the story, really, now that I look back on it, the worst aspect is Tawny. Spectre, I need you to do me a favor, okay? Walk over to your bathroom. You're gonna go to your cabinet, okay? I'm hoping you have one. You're gonna open the cabinet. You're gonna pull out these ear cleaners, and you're gonna put them in, okay? You're gonna rub it a little bit on the right, and then you're gonna switch ears, and you're gonna rub it a little bit on the left, okay? And then, if I were you, I would double back one more time. Just make sure you get the right one more time. Make sure you get the left. Because as I said, Volo hardly counts because he is an after-game villain.
A lot of people who didn't hear about Volo on YouTube didn't see him because they stopped playing the game. He doesn't count. He can't be the main villain of a game that he only makes an impact in the after story. That's like saying Team Rainbow Rocket that's like saying Team Rainbow Rocket is the main villain of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. What? How are you the main villain of a game that you're in the after story of only? And have no correlation to the main that much. Volo has some correlation to the main, but you would finish, if you played Legends Arceus and you finish the game and you stop after you catch the legendary, which a lot of people do, you would never know Volo's a villain. You would never know. So he can't be the main villain of a game where you can do that in. So anyway, back to my hot take. Hello, Cooper. Run's going okay so far. No, a little like smudge of an issue, but not that bad. So, that's what I was saying about Tawny. Tawny is so annoying. So annoying, okay? Because the story, welcome in, Eternal. The story can't make up its mind on whether Tawny is supposed to be the strongest and the captain of your group, or whether it's you. They can't. They cannot make up their mind. So, because of that, Tawny is like kind of a nothing burger throughout most of the story, but she's forcibly involved. She's treated as the leader, like she does anything special. She genuinely doesn't. In fact, if I were to ask you what you remember Tawny doing in the story, you would probably say her most memorable moment is getting scammed by Corby. In the base story. I don't care about the after story, Tawny. Base story. Right? Right. So, the game then not only is using her as a nothing burger, while giving the others something-ish. I mean, at least, what's her face, dude? The girl, the other girl, the blue girl dances, Tierno's little sister. At least she leads the strategy missions, even though those missions are pretty pointless. But at least she leads them. At least she leads them. What? And the other dude, I'm forgetting all their names, dude. I definitely, like, finished ZA and I blocked it out from my mind. Other homie, clothing homie. That's what I'm gonna call him for right now. He is kind of ass too, I'm not gonna lie. But his story is okay-ish. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Him, they're all kind of buns. I generally think, like, looking back on it, the ZA moment is bad. Yes, now let's talk about that, Big Schwonk. That's what I'm building up to. So they put you through all that with this nothing burger team. You make it to the end. And then, as you are going to be the main character, they make you have a final fight with Tawny so she can do it. But when you inevitably win, because Pokemon has no concept of choice-based in their games yet, it's 2026, you still have no relevant choices in Pokemon. But when that happens, she then says, no, screw what I said. I'm going anyway. You have to let me do this. And everyone says, yes, that's our Tawny. That's our leader. I want to slap the shit out of her. That has to be one of the worst writing decisions I've ever seen in Pokemon. And I played this game since I was 5 years old. I've been a fan of Pokemon since I was 5. And one of the first video games I ever played in my life was Pokemon. What the fuck? Horrible writing. Horrible writing. Because it climaxes her arc in the worst possible way. She is one of the most annoying, useless Pokemon characters I have ever seen. Same goes for Urbane. I just played with Tawny. I've heard Noodles played with Urbane. I've heard he's exactly as bad as Tawny. So it's the whole concept, the quote-unquote rival in that game. Nemona? How do you go from Nemona, who is arguably one of the best rivals we've gotten in like 10 years? How do you go from that to Tawny? Horrible. Disgusting. I genuinely hate Tawny. I don't even hate the other two. They're at least got good stories aside from being kind of useless. Tawny is a horrible character. They designed her terribly. Her story sucks. I still don't give a shit about the family member she was looking for. I don't care that her mom is dead. None of it. None of it. Nothing about her is interesting at all. She is a terrible person. Now back to that. That was just the final points on that. End of discussion. To go back to the game overall focus. Penny is an industry plant. You can still like her, but if you like Penny despite her being industry plant, then you're doing exactly as they expected. Which happens though. I mean, there's a reason the concept of industry plant is a thing. Because it works. You know? I'm not gonna lie to you. Charizard is an industry plant. 100%. You can't tell me Flaming Fire Lizard Dragon back in 1990 whatever was an industry plant. They knew that that they cooked. Dragons as a whole tend to be industry plants. Most of your favorite pseudo legends, Garchomp, that brother's an industry plant. So it's pretty serious. It's pretty serious. So it's not that being an industry plant is a bad thing, because obviously some of my favorite Pokemon are industry plants too. But they have to do it right. Greninja is the biggest industry plant in possibly Pokemon history. Possibly Pokemon history. He is the biggest industry plant ever. I still like him though. But when they do it in an obvious fashion, sometimes it doesn't hit. You guys have seen that. Like, look at Mega Zeraora. He is so obviously industry plant that you've got the fan base torn on whether they like him or hate him. Because he's so clearly, like, they make it obvious, and if it's not cool enough, it doesn't work. Goodra is not an industry plant. Correct. He is not. Goodra is not an industry plant. Most pseudos are, but Goodra did not succeed. I don't think Goodra was ever designed to be one, unless they were aiming for the cuteness factor, but I don't think it really worked. I would not say Goodra was an industry plant, though. Most pseudos are, and that's by intention. Literally, the concept of a pseudo Pokemon is to be an industry plant. To be fair, their goal with every starter is also to be an industry plant. Well, look at Meowscarada. It's just whether it works or not is the question. Yup, Lucario is a top contender. He got the movie before he was even released. Definitely industry plant. Zoroark is another one. He got the exact same treatment. That brother Zoroark got a movie before his region, and he was a mon that could transform into anything. You know who else is one? Keldeo. He's one that failed. Keldeo was a massive industry plant. They gave him a movie like this brother was Prime Link. They gave him a movie. Industry plant as hell. They definitely tried it. He flopped. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think Penny overall worked, even if I'm not a big Penny fan. I do think she was an industry plant that worked, but she was clearly an industry plant. And it's not even her look or story. It's the fact that she's an evolution trainer. It just is how much merch is there with Penny and an evolution? How much? And she's literally the personification of a lot of Pokemon fans. And to be fair, a little bit of the dorkier ones. Much love. I love you guys. Don't worry. I spend my days recording Pokemon. I'm a dork all the way. But that's the intention. Zeraora succeeded. Mega Zeraora did not. So, yeah. Zarude. Yes. Boom. Sawtist. Good pick. Good pick. Zarude was a failed attempt at an industry plant. They definitely tried to make the grass monkey in a movie with Ash's father be an industry plant, and they failed. So just keep an eye on that. Industry plant or not, keep an eye. You'll see them coming. Pokemon wants to... companies do this all the time. It's trying to find gold twice. It's the concept. You get something that happens, and even YouTubers do it. Think about a YouTuber you know, right? Who had a really popular series and then tries to recreate the popularity of that series through another by tying it in together. That's a version of industry planning. Hyping up another game. That's like me playing any game I play and I try to hype it up like Pokerogue specifically. It can be smart, but you're trying to you're trying to, find gold twice. So, yeah, Zarude, greatest failure of all time. Yeah, I think Zarude genuinely was a flop. Keldeo was a flop too, though. Some people like him, but Sylveon and Marnie, agreed. Good pick, Karma. Sylveon's definitely one, but to be fair, the original evolutions probably weren't. Although, nah. Well, based on the anime, I'm going to say the original evolutions were not industry plants because they were not used like industry plants the way that Charizard, who clearly was the #1 industry plant back then, was. And I guess you could say Pikachu, obviously, but he was the, you get it. But, every evolution after that, definitely industry plants. Every evolution is industry plant. %110%. Y'all think this is rage bait. Y'all ignorant. Y'all have no idea what rage bait is yet. Some of y'all seen it. Some of y'all know when I'm pissed off in the take. This just energy. This one I'm not mad about, but I am gonna say with my chest. Literally, if you want to know, if you want to check out how an industry plant is really an industry plant, you look at 3 things. Obviously the game, but the game tends to be the birth, right? It just tends to be where they come in. Then you look at the anime. The anime exists to sell merch. It exists to make you play the game, and it exists to sell merch. Look at how Amon is treated in the anime, and you will know. But obviously the anime can't show off every Pokemon. But Ash's team, you're always going to find a plant on his team. Every region, mark my words, that brother has an industry plant in there. Every region, he's got one hiding in there. Everyone. They are trying to sell it to you. Typically, it's a starter, so you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But it's there. It's always watching. At least one, maybe multiple. Then, if it got a movie, instant industry plant. If a Pokemon has a solo movie, that brother was planted. I will deadass look at every Pokemon movie that exists. I'll tell you every single one of them was an industry plant. Every Mon based on one, like, hello, Mewtwo? Mewtwo was the different, like, he's the original industry plant. He existed in main game. And he was the secret boss or whatever. Like, hell yeah. Anime Ninja was 100%. Foxy, I think that's, Foxy, dude. You're being a goof. The anime was designed based off the games. They looked at it. And I've told you this already. Starters are all designed to be industry plants. They're all designed to be. It's just about who takes off. They looked at the 3 starters and said Greninja had the best chance of being a plant. Literally, look at him. You just have to look at him and you can see he was designed that way. Every starter is designed to be one. It's just about which ones actually get popular. They have 3 chances. And think about this. If you look at every generation and every gen, look at it. Is there not one most popular starter 9 times out of 10? That's when they strike gold. But all of them are popular enough to be industry plants most of the time. Gen 5, Crocodile. To be fair, Gen 5 did have the Zoroark movie, so they already had an industry plant. But let's take a look at Ash's team. This team is genuinely ass. It has to be Crocodile, yeah. I mean, he is a dark ground giant crocodile. Or, yeah, giant crocodile. The most popular Gen 2 starter, I would say it's probably securely Totodile. Even though my favorite is Cynical. It took you years for you to love Greninja? I mean, yeah, that's your personal experience, Foxy, but that doesn't speak to how Greninja was handled. Yes, I agree with you, Big Schwank. I've said this before on stream, too. Gen 3 does have the, whatchamacallit, the most balance between them all. Although, well, yeah. I'd say that, but I do think when the Megas came out, Blaziken, like, well and surpassed for a while because the other 2 didn't have Megas yet, so Blaziken was, like, picked as #1 till Oris. boss coughing. We can't, it has levitate probably. Yeah. This is gonna suck. I mean, I could beat it, but I'm just gonna throw a ball. Magnitude, nope. What are we debating here? Typhlosion meant to be Sawtist. You can tell you're a new gen Pokemon fan because you don't know Prime Typhlosion. Let me show you. Typhlosion. This is literally the biggest issue with Typhlosion was this for years. Let me show you. Y'all see this? Do you see this? This right here. This was the big issue with Typhlosion. This is what he used to be. Now, Typhlosion. Let's go look at his other sprites. Typhlosion was that guy. That's what he looked like when he debuted. Well, this is in... most people remember Gen 4. Gen 2, he had something similar. This is his sprite. So you're talking about his shape and whatever. This is what you were dealing with most of the time. Let's take a look at new gen. Here we go. So he debuted in gold and silver. This is what he looked like. This is what you were rocking. There's nothing wrong with his shape at all. Emerald comes in. Boom. He looks good. Gen 3. Gen 4. He looks good. You look at this back sprite, which is what most people are using. You're using the back sprite. Look at this back sprite and tell me why you don't see him being goated. Gen 5. A little mid, but still solid. You see why? You can already see the hint down there. His flames. This is Gen 6. They killed him. People were so mad about this for genuinely years. So, yeah, you have that interpretation in the 3D era that he's shaped like a dingaling, which is valid. But he didn't look like this when people were playing Gen 2. No one who played Gen 2 saw Typhlosion look like this. He was like this. He was goated. And then they made him look ugly. Then it kept in Gen 7. Gen 8, we got the new one who doesn't look as much. And then finally in Home, they brought back his main, although he is still not as cool looking as he once was. He has never hit the prime of this. But I'm praying Pokemon will wake up and drop that 2D, 3D game. Because Final Fantasy's doing it, like it's starting to spread and I need that. But yes, they took his flames away. So this was who people are talking about when they talk about Typhlosion and how popular and cool he was. You can see why. But then they ruined him over the last, like, this was literally, this happened over 12 years ago. Like 12 or so years ago or something like that. So, like, most newer gen fans, that's, you know, it's 12 years, dude. There are a lot of people who became Pokemon fans from Gen 6 onward. So I can't blame them. I can't blame them. But for the last 12 years, he has looked like an ugly piece of shit. Like, genuinely, how could they do this? Yeah, you grew up during Gen 6. That's so crazy, dude. You make me feel so old, Sawtist. Like, you grew up. You grew up playing a game I remember picking up after middle school. Yeah, the fellas are still go to, but yeah, it does hurt. It does hurt. Y'all see the pain. They killed him. They did him so dirty. My fave villain team. I already answered this, Foxy. It was, oh, are you kidding me? Yo. Thank you. It's, Rocket. Will I be the Unk allegations, dude? You're right. I'm getting old. I just not just hit stopping tantrum on that Scyther. I'm so ass. Well, I couldn't have done anything anyway, let's be real. Gen 6 came out when you were 3 years old. That is so crazy, dude. That is so crazy. Haven't I had a pickup on? Unknown, how much you got on you, bro? I gotta check that. Team Rocket's my favorite. I have great hair. Okay, I didn't start with Gen 1. I have reasons why they're my favorite. And even then, since Team Rocket's your favorite, bro, you have great hair. We get Kanto redone every, like, 5 years. Hello? Like, we can't... Let's go Pikachu. They released Fire Red this year on the Switch. This year. Before that, we had Switch. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. Before that, we had Rainbow Rocket in Gen 7. What? Like, now my biggest reason, I do have a reason why I like Team Rocket. My biggest... Oh, shit. I had a button definitely ended my recording there. Did I ever start recording? No, I did, right? Please tell me I did. I'll be so mad if I didn't. I have to edit it later. I have to take the stream down. No, I did. I just accidentally hit a button just now. Okay, we're good. We're safe. Safe! Where did it end at? 30? What floor am I on? 40? Okay, it ended while I was typing something. Or I misclicked. But it's okay. I just didn't show 40. I'll resume it in a second. Let me put this on here. Sometimes because I have like a hotkey, I can like screw up my keyboard. I have nothing to give this to, so I guess unknown. We're safe. I accidentally stopped my recording. So for the video side, because I misclicked at 40, I'm gonna show you this Hariyama instead to make up for it. Forgive me. There we go. He's going. Let's go. All right, there we go. I don't even know how I hit that. I don't think it was when I was typing Typhlosion. But, all right. So anyway, yes. So, Team Rocket, the biggest thing that sold me on Team Rocket was always that they, to me, are the perfect balance of what villains in this game should be. In Pokemon should be. They weren't too much, but they weren't too little. The Mafia as a concept was sick as Pokemon villains. Giovanni himself is iconic. Mewtwo's involvement, like... The thing about Rocket is they have so much lore that can be explored and didn't really exist in the original games, but has since been added to again and again over the years. So Rocket is nothing like they were in Gen 1. They have completely gotten upgrade after upgrade. And so because of that, it's got really sick lore. Creating Mewtwo, the scientist, the world domination ideal, Giovanni and Silver being related because it's his kid, Team Rainbow Rocket showing a world where Giovanni truly just took over the world with Mega Mewtwo. I mean, come on. So, like, there's a lot of good there. I really do love it. It's simplistic. It's the kind of villain Pokemon needed. Giovanni doesn't have some deep backstory, but he has the potential for one. I've also played, although I need to go back and finish it, Team Rocket Edition, Pokemon Team Rocket Edition, the ROM hack. And it takes a lot of that lore and expands on it more. And that kind of thing is just so fun because they have so much lore. They have so much lore around them they can do. They are classic. They are iconic. Even though I didn't start with Gen 1, they're my favorite. They even beat out my Gen's villain team. So pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. How's the day been, Pinecone Eater? Pretty good. I haven't done that much. I played a little bit of Steins Gate when I got up this morning, the visual novel, and then got some breakfast and hopped in a stream. I had work over the weekend, so I'm glad to be able to chill-ish, even if it's on Golurk. I should have probably took that PP up, but it's okay. Team Plasma is peak. I need to play Gen 5 games. Really, it's been a long time since I've experienced Team Plasma, but I agree overall. I'm just rusty on them. Calcium on Golurk, hell yeah. Rainbow Rocket was gross. Man, Foxy, you got some bad takes, bro. I hate to see a ReZero fan missing like this, but you starting to miss. According to ZA, Yveltal's probably the reason Team Flare lost. Yeah, that would have been saying they could lock Pokeballs. That'd be ridiculous. You like Rocket, man, Saltis. Dude, you're such a kid. You're such a kid. That's fine though, liking it because the anime version. That's not really Team Rocket. It's more specifically anime Team Rocket. Although anime Giovanni and some of them are kind of funny depending on what year you're talking about. Best at Rain Rocket in uniform, but they understand milked Team Rocket men kind of dislike them. Badass Lord King. Okay, that's fair. Team Plasma your favorite. That's fine. Everyone has their favorite. I don't think there really is. As long as your favorite team is not Gen 7, Gen 8, or Gen 9, anything is a fair take in my opinion. Anything. They're all really good. That's why it's so bothersome that Gen 7 through 9 were so bad. Because the 1 through 6 is all pretty solid. Flare, but mostly all pretty solid. Oh, well, Fox, and only can I tell by your picture. We've talked about this before. Goof. I got it 3 I know because you were a dumb 6-year-old. No wonder you like Mermaidum. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I'm not kidding. Barry Bush blocked by a Doug trio. I know if he races, he's going to get caught, right? No, he still got 2. Okay. All right, good job. Good job. Team Plasma is drippy? Getsis is drippy. Kind of. No one else on that team is that drippy. Oh, I should have set up. Y'all, we're talking for the video side. Talking about evil teams here. Who's at number 1? I got Rocket. You know, we're talking some Plasma. Obviously, you know, Plasma will come up. But in the comments of the video, why don't you share who your favorite team is and why? Go for it. And if you're enjoying so far, consider subscribing. Join the Voltage crew. A lot of the viewers, most of them, are not subscribed. So if you want to consider subscribing, that would be amazing. And if you think you are subscribed, maybe double check. Otherwise, yeah, favorite villain team, we'll see it. Don't slander Team Skull. I don't give a shit. Team Skull is ass. As an evil team, they're ass. And I like, what's his face, dude? Ooh, Scope Lens? That can help a lot, actually. I like, what's his name? Guzma. I like Guzma, but Team Skull is ass. Come on. Let's be so serious. Can you roast the hell out of Chairman Rose? Hell yeah, dude. Chairman Rose is, like, notoriously the worst villain in Pokemon history. He's terrible. Playing PIF Ho and Rocket and Fit Fire. Team Magma, alright. They got solid ones. They do. Floor 50 is Lieutenant Surge. Wow, a fight that he can actually look good in? Okay. Surge Surfer is not Levitate, right? No, it's not. Screech will be good for later. That's why I bring Grimer for the debuffs at the end. We'll take it. Hello, oh my god, in chat. That's a name. Okay. Hello. Getting a few evos here. Need to see my boy Golurk come out. Remember that Megastone is guaranteed at 115, so by then we'll get it. Although, again, I do think that because the Mega is probably worse than the base, we're actually not in a bad spot waiting to get that till later. The later, the low-key better. That debuff was unnecessary. Double attack debuff, really? Or double, quadruple. He can't really hit me, though. He's not running any coverage. I'm still timed -2, but let's try it. Okay, we hit him, though. Yeah, can we actually hit? He can't hit us, so eventually we're going to hit him. Okay. Look at this. He has nothing to hit us with. Thank you. And we got Static. You gotta be kidding me. Static plus double team? Oh my god. There we go. Thank you. Y'all lucky. We got lucky, real talk. My attack is still terrible. He can't attack either, so it's just about the chippies. Thank you. Okay. 2 epics. Tapu Fini. Another one of these. I have a lot of you. I think I already have all its moves. I don't know. And Marshadow. New move? Nope. Okay. Karma. I actually gotta scroll up a little bit in general. Levitate make it immune to terrain. Yeah, Levitate is immune to terrain. I forget about that. It's weird, but yeah, they do. Guzma's coming back to the anime with that Mega Golurk. I don't think so. Because given the Ash, like the... whatever. I don't know even that. Guess has had it on. Yup. Gen 4 Evil Team. Yeah, they're fire. Team... Galactic. Her part about Rose's menacing ass battle theme. Agreed, dude. They gave him such a crazy theme for him to suck. Team Rocket 1, Galactic 2, Plasma 3, and you like Star Story. Fair enough. I think that's a very fire list. In fact, I would... well, I don't know for sure about my 3 slot, but I wouldn't argue it by any means. I think that's a fire take, Karma. Congratulations. You mix Guzma and Guzzlord because they sound too similar. How many Guzzler names do we need? Okay. I'll bring in one more. DJ's a pro Guzzler. What is it's just a title. Hey, haven't do your dad's laundry so you can finish mine. See, I love that y'all just love throwing in just random stuff. Y'all just be saying anything. Thanks for sharing, Foxy. That's rough. Rose is a whole ass idiot sandwich. Man was worried about the whole region running out of energy and power. He would rather end the world and realize, oh, electric types exist. I would say that the only defense is clearly, I don't think electric types would have been enough. But him destroying everything was really stupid as shit. He was a terrible villain. He was really bad. Every blind Golette finds a drain punch eventually. Yeah, sure, type Prentice. He left Marshadow. Good take by Sawdust. That's why I make a Delphi to enforce exactly up. 4 hours, 44 minutes long on the cart. Yikes. Good luck with that, Sawdust. Rose is an idiot after these select shots, like he could have just waited till after the championship fight. And fight since with Leon instead of causing all this BS. Probably true. Also probably true, yes. I don't know what nosy is. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, you have to solve it that day when it's 100 years out. That's true. Am I tripping? It's kind of had this idea, right? Has Pokemon ever had something centered around an eclipse? It never has, right? I mean, it just recently had Darkrai kind of pretending to be an eclipse when he was in front of the moon inside of his thing in ZA. But Pokemon's never really done like an eclipse like event in their story. It's kind of interesting. I wonder why. Regieleki, little electric generator. I'm just guessing I mean, what were you gonna do? Enslave Regieleki? Make him power your stuff forever? A whole region? Like, he is an electric generator, but you think he has enough to power a whole region? An IQ too low? Regieleki was actually DLC in that gen, but it does retroactively make the dude look kind of stupid. Sui and Zoroark has the best regional variants. We're just dropping in random takes. Okay, fair enough. This is not a fun spot when it's a bug. Yeah, I just got my way. You think with Sun and Moon that they would have done that? Yeah, that would have been nice. When Necrozma took the light, is that in Eclipse? I don't know. I really don't. It's a genuine question. Ursaluna is not an Eclipse either. Nothing in like there was Blood Moon Ursaluna, which I guess a Blood Moon is a type of Eclipse, kind of, but not quite the same thing. All right, our boy Golurk is here. Tragically, we are still starting like this. Let's see how he does. When bulk up, we eat the Woodhammer because of resistance. How's the Drain Punch do? Okay, nice crit. We have Scope Lens, Fishing. We do resist it again, by the way. Okay, hold on. He did it. He did do it. We have a Scope Lens to help with that. He did it. He managed to 1v1 and beat the Torterra. That was good. That was good. I think we're going to be seeing a bit of an improvement. I'm not taking Phantom Force. No Acid Armor. Want to keep healing a little bit? Okay. May as well do that again. Eat that for nothing. I mean, I can pretty much just survive off heals, is the concept. Do it again. I mean, it's not my favorite playstyle, but it's working well enough. Give us some setups there with the diver. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I kind of forgot to give up my... Ooh, Earthquake? We'll definitely take that, yeah. Now, this is stronger than Shadow Punch, I believe. I forgot to give my temp items over, but he still did more than fine enough. Blood moons are lunar eclipses when the moon is at... Yeah, it technically is a lunar eclipse. And I think that was in, like, what, the... like, second DLC of Gen 9, which is fine. Hello, Jayzilla. We got a training event. I actually don't think I need it at all, because I already have... Like, I don't want to get No Guard because we have the better ability. I don't really care for it. So, we don't really need that. I think I might just take Light Training and do Golurk. And let's go Azumarill. Everything we need to set up. Let's go Searching Strikes. We could have done a little bit better. Oh, no, we got through the thing, so... Yeah, much better damage. Gotta get through Shadow Shield. Did heal. Yikes. Do a Jet Punch. There we go. Nice crit. Alright, there you go, Golurk. So we can get some improvements on those IVs and stuff. And let's keep going. Oh, well, I mean, this is a fine start. Congratulations, Jayzilla. Okay, Sawtist. Bellybolt Sprite is such a weird green. Magneton boss. Does he have Levitate? Yeah. Can't hit me, I guess. Doesn't have a steel move. Goodbye. Golurk looking pretty smooth right now. Okay. Damn, I couldn't predict any EQ, but like... If I had a flyer, that'd be really nice, but I don't. Yeah. Alright, well, fair enough. Can't do anything to this. Unknown does, but he's not a good exactly duo partner for that. Because he can't do anything else besides just not take the damage. Getting through sturdy multi-lens is satisfying, if not... I'm not going to call it good, but it is satisfying. I have too many? Okay. Actually, it's probably better off giving that to, Oh man, this matchup is bad. Probably better giving that to... Azumarill. Dude, why do they keep putting me against Mon? I'm terrible in. Still one shot though, okay.
Oops. I really thought he had that. Okay. Eh. Take this iron for the boy, make him more tanky. I forgot to give my items. Oh well. 66 Atticus. This should be good for us. Poison. Okay, trying to make him look good. Earthquake, you're gone. Really run a dig? Okay, I mean, I like that. I like that. Okay, I don't know. Y'all saw the game flash for a second there? Like the sound too? I don't know if I'm tripping. Why would you see, like, just like the champion Gita, saving your Gamora for last? So goofy. Not that it mattered, but man, Gen 9 really did have some like terrible characters in it, and also some of the best characters. It's actually kind of crazy. Alrighty. Oh shoot, Cooper at work. Yup. Got that new job today. Congrats, Cooper. Congrats on your Reshiram there, buddy. Multi-lens contrary does sound cool. I like that. IV scanner out the way. We'll take. How's my day from Cooper? I mean, it's so funny because I just answered this question, but it's been good. It's been a very good day. Thank you for asking. I hope your new job is going well. Okay, fucker. Alright, Clef Key Boss. Are you levitate? Oh my gosh, they're all levitate, dude. Fine, do it the old slow fashion way. Good damage, pal. Clef Key. Damn, could we gotta go at 4 a.m. for your job? Yikes, man. My fave mythical right now, but actually, well, no, I'm lying. It's definitely Darkrai, 100%. 100% Darkrai. I appreciate the reminder, but it's a terrible time to remind me because I'm just going to forget when we get there again. But thank you. So far as I need it is why it's not been a priority. Slip in my mind. Gonna be there for 5:45, and you'll get out till 6:15. You only work 2 or 3 days. I couldn't do it, Cooper, but props to you, man. That's amazing stuff. Genuinely, I'd lose my mind. Thunder Punch. Not bad by any means. I think I'll at least give it to him for the tech. Does help for flying types, since we kind of suck into them. Mach Punch is good, and I'm probably going to put it back, but I like the versatility, but we really want Ice Punch, dude. If we can find Ice Punch, that'd be great. Voltage, what's your favorite Pokemon move? Both to use conceptually for user community or cannot be beat. Concept-wise? Concept-wise?
This might sound really corny, and it probably is, but like, I'm a really big flamethrower, ice beam, thunderbolt guy. I love those moves. I really do. I really just think it's so simple and effective. To, you know, you have obviously firing flames from your mouth, firing lightning bolts, firing ice beams. They're a trifecta because they're the same move, just 3 different types. I love that. I love that. It's just so cool. It's pretty simplistic. I might have to take a look to really get into it, but that's the first thing that comes to mind for me. Was that acid spray I just passed up? I still should take the King Shark, but yeah, I don't need it. We didn't have a special attacker. But yeah, probably that. Cooper works at Freddy Fazbear's. Yeah, I couldn't handle 12-hour days either, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, I barely make it through 6-hour days at work. I'm a total bum. I can work really long hours on things that I give a shit about. Like, in school, I could spend my whole day if I had to doing academic work. And in stuff like that, I'm able to just really focus, really get it done. Desk work, and not even just desk work per se, but mental work, I'm really good at. Even if the job is not physically demanding, but it is just like monotonous, I lose my mind mentally more than physically. It's a form of torture for me, dude. It's a form of torture. It's a form of torture. That's why, like, if I get into a job, I'm going to go into teaching. It's a lot of hours to do teaching. Like, when I should say not a job, because I have a job, but more like a career. If I go into, like, the full-time career, then it's going to be teaching. Because I have my degree that can help with it. Obviously, I'm working on writing, and I'm working on YouTube being a thing. If YouTube makes it big enough it's a full-time job, then hell yeah, right? It's YouTube and writing. My whole life is a dream come true. But, like, you know how streamers will say, like, oh, like, you know, there was that trend, not trend, but like that, I guess it was trending when the argument happened, that, oh, streaming is so hard, it's harder than a 9 to 5. I would never in my life say that. Never in my life. Is that trying to say that streaming doesn't have its own difficulties? No. Especially big streamers. There are definitely difficulties to it. But worse than a 9 to 5, a lot of creators will say, especially the smaller ones, hell no. Even if I hated Pokerogue with a passion, if I had to do this to keep the lights on over a 9 to 5, I would do it every day. The job I work right now is so monotonous. The best thing is that I get to work with other people and do customer service, because at least that keeps things a little fresher. But when people aren't in the store, oh my god, I hate it. I don't hate it as much as I've hated other things. I don't hate it as much as other things, but I'm not a big fan of that. So that's why my goal is, I got 3, you know? I want to make YouTube a career, especially because it would enable me to also pursue my dream of writing in a way that I'm doing passionate things on both sides. Be a published author. Now, even if and when I'm a published author, unless you're, you know, Stephen King, that's not something you're going to be living on the rest of your life. You still have to do something else. So I hope that it's going to be YouTube, but if not, then I have my degree for teaching, and I got to go through the teaching programs and all that stuff. But I actually haven't gone into the teaching program because I'm actually really, like, at a spot where I can kind of, even though I'm not well off financially, I can narrowly balance just the job I have now with YouTube and try to see, you know, how much can I grow in this time, right? And how much with, like, giving this time to it can I put in, because my job right now is not demanding that much of me. If my job was demanding me in there like 5 days a week, I would have already started my teaching program. But right now, I have a job that pays enough mixed with YouTube to enable me to put so much time into this. And so I want to give it my max energy, see how much growth we can get, see how much success we can get, see how much fun we can have, and then go from there, right? If we just keep moving, hey, gotta enjoy it, right? So we'll see. But do not let any streamer BS you that it's harder. And if it is, like, most of those streamers who would say it's so hard, like Kai Cenat, for instance, is an example, right? I don't think he would say it's worse than 9 to 5, though, so don't put that on there. But he's had stuff going on, issues with it, whatever. But, like, if someone at his level is saying it's harder, it's self-inflicted. It is completely self-inflicted. So, you know, streaming is a choice. It's an outlet that enables you to achieve passion. It has its difficulties. I've been through there, you know.
Like, I had something come up. I wanted to really help out my family with something today. I couldn't because I already had to do the stream, and it was at the worst possible timing to do so. Thankfully, they were able to figure something out. But, you know, like, there's little things. Sometimes you don't have the energy for it. Sometimes it takes a long time to get through it all. There's stuff that can happen that has its own difficulties, but it is never going to be harder than someone who works a genuine 9 to 5, especially anyone with 40 hours a week. Any streamer who says that is a disingenuous, self-centered asshole. Not a hot take, I don't think. Snorlax event as well. We'll go ahead and do this. Let's fight it, get the reward. This is leftovers, right? This should be free eats. We might have Crunch with Sleep Talk, but he has to get lucky enough, so Drain Punch. Golurk looking a lot better after getting the Evo. A lot better in the mid-game right now. And there he goes. He's getting some stuff to help him out, too. Leftovers, that's going to help him so much. You have no idea. Leftovers on this guy's build, beautiful. And you know what I'm going to say? Where's my Shell Bell? Where's my Shell Bell? Pokeball, and let's do Silent. Okay, pause. Gotta fight Grass. See, taking that Chippy, and then the fact that we're Drain Punching and Leftovers to finish off that little bit if we need it, like, that helps. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. He is doing good defensively. Said his bulk was decent. I like it. Oof. That's probably game, though, yeah. I mean, he was at disadvantage the whole fight, so I'll give him that. It was a disadvantage fight. Goodbye. Cyclizar, by the way. Low-key feeling like a really nice throw-in on a lot of teams. I can't lie. He feeling a little nice. I like having him as a red shiny. Alright, easy game. Let's go back. Metropolis. Overall, that was good for us. Yeah, let's go Metropolis. What else are we saying in chat, my friendos? You don't care if something's conceptually boring. If it leads something you want to care enough, you mostly have fun doing it. I respect that. I know someone who is one of the most amazing workers I know, who has an endurance that I admire to a high degree. Actually, two people, I could say. Cell Arcade's one of them, dude. Cell Arcade has put up, let's just say that, like, he's always been better at working, for sure. He's put up with a lot. He's put up with a lot. And I wish he didn't have to, because genuinely, dude, like, if he had the time, he is, you know, I genuinely believe he has to be a better YouTuber than I do. 100%. You know, he's got everything I've got and more. He's got things he's definitely better at than me, even now at his size. He's literally, like, if he just had the time, it'd be ideal for him. And he's still making it work with what he's got, you know? He definitely gets stretched thin. I've talked about this before. Really appreciate the effort he puts into it. But, like, dude, man, if he had the time to get that full investment like me, I wish, dude. We'd be having a blast. And even his own solo stuff, he'd be having a blast, dude. He'd be pushing it up. So I hope things go better in his favor soon enough. He has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. I'm lucky that I have, let's say, a support system that enables me to be able to pursue this the way that I do. It is like I've told you guys this before when I did the 3-year celebration. This channel is a multitude of the people I have in my life that have enabled me to pursue this along with myself. It has always been a multifaceted growth. So Arcade is the support system in his own situation, more or less. And as such, well, he definitely has people and things that have helped him out to a large degree. I'm sure I know he's grateful to them as well. That's one of the differences. But when it comes to just like talent and ability and all that kind of thing, lots to admire, dude. Lots to admire. I'll tell you right now, I'll tell you this. If Stellar Arcade didn't have his own channel, I would have already hired him to help with this one. If he didn't have his own, I would already hired him to help with this one. Because he's got some good stuff. He's got some good stuff for sure. The only reason he is not like hired to help with the channel is because he has his own. I saw a question earlier too. Before I continue that conversation, actually, Cooper said, "Oh wait, was I already there? Yeah, no, I skipped it. I skipped a couple. Depending on how many unknown you've caught, if you thought about writing the letter Pokemon you're maining for the unknown,
The reason I do it is because their passive is the reason I run a particular letter. But I mean, it could be neat at times. It's just that it's such a nothing Pokemon that without the right passive, it just sucks. What Pokemon deserves a signature move? No Charizard. I mean, I wouldn't say Charizard deserves it. I don't think anyone is like sitting there deserving a signature move. But if I had to low-key bring one up, I would say Sceptile. Sceptile had a signature move in Leaf Blade. He was then, with the special split, his move got turned into being very bad on him. And then started being given away to everybody. So he got robbed of his signature move. If Sceptile got a new signature that was basically just a special version of Leaf Blade, he would be a million times better, both in normal and in Mega. Even then, instead of Lightning Rod, imagine his Mega gave him the ability to make his physical grass moves special. Would that not be insane? Or to use his special stat physical moves, something like that, it'd be so good. Going back down, they should make no little get paid. You could pay Cooper. Put together circuit boards for a living. It's a nice job. You job for sure 100% if you could. I get that. A lot of people would. Pursue something like this in other creative outlets. And people should, you know? There's a million streamers out there. I'm competing with an ocean of people. We get new streamers, new YouTubers every day. I just want to be me and do the things that I love. And I'm going to keep trying to do better as a YouTuber, but authenticity is the name of the game. Someone once told me that my best character trait is that I'm a genuine person. And I take that to heart. And I apply that to things like YouTube. I want to make sure that I'm just authentic and genuine. And if you love these things that I love and you like my personality person, you got something to enjoy here. And a lot of streamers want to have the streamer persona. Like I have a quote unquote persona, obviously. Like I am different than Voltage, but this is most genuinely me as much as possible without putting my whole everything on the internet. You know what I mean? But a lot of people want to make streamer persona or like dial it up too much or whatever. And you can tell when a streamer is not authentic or when they're too shy to be themselves. You can tell that lack of confidence. I see it even just scrolling shorts. It's a mile away. You can tell. You just got to do what you do. And that makes a world of a difference, I would think. Even though I'm not, of course, the person to be given the best advice, right? Because I'm not like that big. Just, you know, doing my little thing. You'd rather do literally nothing than something you don't want to do. I agree with that. I definitely agree with it. I put up with it because I have to, but I agree. You want to put your parents into the pain of having you or hear you scream at chat? Yeah. People like to use that a community that makes them feel the need to always top their last step, so they take the money and they go crazy. Exactly. It's always about the money. I've never been that way, and I don't want to become that way, which is the only thing that worries me ever about making YouTube a main career. Once it's your main job, you have to worry about the money to a degree, tragically. And I do, you know, try to make things successful, and that's a part of it, but I don't want it to be the number one. I don't want to chase something for the money and not because I love it and want to do it myself. I don't like that. It's not authentic. It's not right. And if I've ever caught myself slipping, I always catch myself and fix it and make sure that I'm doing it. Like I remind myself why I'm doing this, what I'm doing it for, and keep going. Not gonna launch this channel. Oh, it scrolled me down. Has definitely made you consider being a streamer. It's something about, but I honestly don't know if we have time to be consistent, giving you work full time. I'll say fair share D&D. When I did this, I do it daily now. I do daily videos, all the time. That's been I've been doing daily videos for over a year and a half. I have not missed a single day. Sometimes I have to work ahead. During that year and a half, starting around, I think it was January-ish of this year. I don't think it was last year. I think it was around January, February-ish. Somewhere around that time, I think. I started streaming more often. And now I probably will stream pretty much every Pokerogue run I do most of the time. And adding that to it. I have the time to invest because I love it and am able to do so. However, I didn't always. I used to upload... my goal was like, what, maybe like 3 times a week? Like every other day was around that? 3 to 4? Back when I was in college full time? 3 to 4 times I was doing videos. Usually like an hour-ish or so long. I was even in the YouTube studio and the like that. You know, like there were many times I came so close to giving up too, because I used to have to come home from like a 10-hour day of college and record. And I was gone for 10 hours because I had to basically like stack all my classes on a one day because there was no way I was going to get transportation for a time. It was in a tough spot. And I'd have technical issues that made me lose things and mess things up. Like I got low. I had some very, you know, special people help pull me out of that. But It's not easy, but originally when I started doing it, it was just fun. I played Final Fantasy 16 because I wanted to just try it for fun. I tried playing, that was when I tried Rocket Edition, right? It was cool. It was fun. And that's all it needs to be at first. I know my stepbrother, for instance, has been a streamer very on and off. He's mega busy. He does it for fun, though. Don't go into it necessarily trying to do a career, especially if you're in a situation where you need to work a full-time job and like whatever. You can, if that's really your passion. I'd say go for it. But don't put the pressure on yourself right away if you don't want to. I'd say just start small. Stream 1 day a week consistently. Take one of your off days. If you work full-time, you still get 2 off days. Take one. Do it weekly. It doesn't have to be that long. 2 to 4 hours. 2 to 4 hours. 1 off day a week. Go stream something. Go have fun with it. You might not see any growth. You're not going to see any right away, for sure. You might not even see any viewers for quite a while. But do it for fun. If you enjoy it, do it. And find one person who is going to watch your stream. A family member, your wife or your husband, your, it could be a friend even. Someone who's just going to watch it and, enjoy it that little bit, maybe. Even if it's not all the time, maybe sometimes. Start there and then watch as that evolves. Bit by bit. And just have a fun time with it. Play something you love. Don't worry about the success as much as possible. Do that. And if you stick to it, that's great. And if you don't, that's okay too. It should be about fun first, and then you can figure out if you get the chance. I never entered into this believing it was going to be a full-time job. And that it could be. I always knew it was a possibility, because I knew obviously how YouTube worked. But I didn't think, this was going to be me. Right? I actually kind of like EQ better than Headlong Rush right now. So I'm going to keep EQ for the moment. But yeah, so try that out and start there. If you're ever interested, there's no harm in giving yourself a try. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Now, of course, you have to invest in a little bit of gear, but if you're working a full-time job, you can probably safely spare a little bit to try it out. And if you can't, then just start saving for it. Treat it like you would. Okay, I'm going to cook because of the... I didn't remember it had Volt Absorb. Still good damage there. Did I forget to bulk up? I probably did. Oh, no, I did. Nice. No confusion. Okay, he still made that happen. Excuse me. So, yeah, that's some of my voltage tips. You've nearly lost Ivan Megalispot. Crazy. And WD&D in that time, by the way. I also fit in D&D more often than I should be able to because, like I said, I'm just blessed to have some amazing people in my life. You can have a job and stuff, but just stream you can't. Exactly. Yeah, Bushy Boy said it too. Zaga runs way too easy. Such a sweet appreciation. Well, I'm glad. Voltage is so humble. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to be explicitly humble, but I never want to be... It's not as much trying to be humble as it is trying not to be an ass or be egotistical. I never want to be that way. If that is humility, at least, I'm glad. I'm actually going to say this for 95. Not in this gym. I don't think we need it. But that's my goal. I never want to be that kind of person. So I try to have some humility. Stream on YouTube and Twitch sometimes. Awesome, Bushy Boy. Really happy if you can do streaming work for you since you make really good content. It's one of your favorite YouTubers. I didn't think I'd ever say that to a Mega hater. Well, thank you, Karma. I appreciate that. I'll catch up with Earth in 1 second. Floor 90. Earthquake. We took nothing. Shadow Shield going crazy on this guy. Truthfully, I don't think Pokerogue designed him bad. I really just think it's just Unseen Fist is going to be the only negative, and that's this Game Freak's problem. It's just because it's competitive oriented, But I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'd love to do it as full time. I'm as close as I can get. Right now I work a part-timer with this being the in-between. If I make enough that this helps pay my rent, that's great. I'd probably make it full time once I'm making 3 times rent is my goal, and 3 times rent consistently for at least 3 to 6 months. Because I feel like it's safe enough too, because I have the support behind me that I could do so, but we're still a ways off from that. Even with Cooper's insane donations and everyone's insane donations. I'm still not quite there, but maybe by the end of the month I actually would have made 3 times what I need to be secure. But this month was a aberration. It's not consistent. It was also some of the most popular rogues ever been, so I couldn't use that as a determining factor, right? I would need to keep going. And that also means that I got to keep boosting the RPGs and building those up, and that's a long time. The RPGs don't compare to Rogue right now, especially the longer ones that I'm going back to finishing. But they will over time. I believe in them, and I believe in that content. I believe I'm going to keep enjoying it, and that's the way it is. Voltage is a humble person. I appreciate that, Cooper. Sure you don't watch much Ludwig. He's been cooking in SU, and authentically is one of the things he's pushing the most. Authenticity. I've heard. I don't really watch much Ludwig. I've heard of the guy. I am not a big fan of Stream University. I did not like Stream University last year. I don't like it this year either. The concept bothers me, but I did hear a take from a creator I do like that was talking about how good the professors have been, and Ludwig I've heard of at least 3 times by now. And he's giving away those lessons. I definitely would check some stuff out, but they're trying to help other streamers elevate and bring in new ones and the like, and that's nice. But funny enough, I primarily am not a streamer. I'm primarily a YouTuber. I just added streaming to that. So while it does matter to me to a degree, I'm not a primary aiming to be a full-time streamer. I'm aiming to be a full-time YouTuber. And it's a little bit different. But these are kind of like, I see other YouTubers who kind of specialize in doing both. You're streaming and then you're turning those streams into videos. That's my thing. So I like that. But there's still great advice in there, no doubt. Ludwig has been pretty crazy from what I hear. W determined RPGs. I'm trying. I'm going to keep it up. We need to stream again. Geek gave you motivation to do so. Oh, well, that's nice of Geek. Geek is a nice person. It hit every hurricane. It did. I saw that. He hit by every Necromoon Pokemon, and even though it's supposed to be very good ability generally, it's not because they nerfed it. If it was still what it used to be, he would have been busted, but I think they got too scared and they made it kind of buns. I agree. I mean, Wolfie did it decently, but yeah. Wolfie did it decently. It's going to be a break for your insane donos. That's okay, Cooper, dude. I was already shocked you were going this long. I do not feel any pressure to have any insane donos by any means. No one has any pressure to have any donos. You do what you got to do, my man. He talks about the streaming and video pipeline. Oh, yeah? I definitely think that's pretty smart to do it. And I have more fun this way doing it than I used to. I think it's fun to do the stream into the video pipeline. People like that better. I've done polls on what they want to see. Most of my community wants to do the streams and videos together. They like that, so, I mean, I'm down for it. It's fun for me, and I'm going to record it anyway, so I'm going to sit here and record it. I may as well just turn on the camera. I do, like, sometimes I used to record a little bit, take a break, come back, but in recent times, I really did I liked turning on the camera, sitting down, doing a full session of whatever I'm recording, and finishing the video there. I didn't like splitting it up if I didn't have to. So if I'm doing that anyway, why not stream it and have fun with the community at the same time, you know? We got to battle Skuntank for a black belt. That is very good for us. Neutralizing gas. Alrighty. Tried to sucker punch. He does land it for a little bit of damage. No shadow shield, but we still eat that. One shot the Skuntank. And then there's black belt chilling. Add that for Drain Punch. Gonna be nice. He's got all his moves boosted right now, but one of those items pretty crazy. Oh, Cooper not in trouble, but he's saving up for a car? Okay, Cooper, hell yeah, bro. You get that car. It's your money, man. You worked hard for it. You deserve to spend on whatever you want. Oh, I didn't do the unknown. I'm sorry, guys. Ivy! I forgot the unknown again. Alright, Terra Grass is gonna hurt. Yeah, even through the shield, that was really bad. We are dead. So, tragically, that is what can definitely happen. We took crazy damage from the Terra. Now, I could swap, because we are definitely dead. And I probably should just swap. Yeah, he hits too hard. Now, I think we can swap back. Drain Punch. Get some health back. Alright, bulk up. Drain Punch again. I want the health. I know I could have done super effective, but we're okay. Okay, now this, I can hit him. I don't think I'm gonna live, though, but let's see it. Oh, no, we outspeed. Okay, we outspeed Torterra. We outspeed Torterra. Okay. We get the flinch, too. Okay. Decent damage, even the resistance there. Definitely easily down. Okay, okay. You know, we had to do a little swap up, but he's recovering. Even beats the Torterra because of speed. I like that. And then Thunder Punch. Alrighty. I zoned out for a sec right after I did that battle. Let me catch up. I know, Bushy Boy, but you're running me at a terrible time, bro. Cooper is still on the couch because he spent $500 on her. She was happy, but also mad at you. Hey, I don't blame you, dude. If I was loaded like you, Cooper, I'd be spoiling her too. Right answer, my man. Especially without even giving it out on YouTube, you saving your own ass. Ooh, Quick Claw. That's good for him. Very good, in fact. Good job, Cooper. I'm proud of you. Floor 100 is wheezing. It's definitely gotta have levitate, so it's just Thunder Punch. We ain't doing a ton of damage though. There's a Quick Claw. That's nice. Okay, we got him. Let's go to... I don't want to do swamp, so construction site. Karma said, anyone have an idea how to get money as a 14-year-old? I need it for a Volta's membership. The Chimeco can be named after me. You're 14, Karma? That explains a lot of your takes. Dang, I'm out of water. My throat is dry. But my suggestion, like, I mean, I struggled too. I mean, if you can convince your parents to give you an allowance, that'd be great, dude. It's only like $5. Or no, it's like, is it 5 for the lowest tier? It might be less than that. I don't remember. It's like 3. I don't know. It's like 3 or 5, something like that. If your parents mess with that allowance, yeah, I mean, it's only a little bit. See if you can do anything extra. Mowing lawn's a little old-fashioned, but you never know. You could bout water like me and sell it back for a little cheaper. My brother was a scammer, but you need money to start, right? You need help, but he used to buy snacks and he would sell them at school for like an upcharge price. My other brother was a scammer. He scammed kids on Fortnite. And he was a kid on Fortnite. One time, that same brother who was scamming kids on Fortnite scammed the DoorDash so many times, it got my mom's house banned from DoorDash. DoorDash will not go to that address anymore. Walking around with newspapers? Burmy, are you 60 years old? Ain't nobody buying no newspapers. I'm gonna look at him like he's stupid. Berserker, I should have caught that actually. Good idea, Burmy. Are we serious? That's the one that was a hit? Worked when you were younger. Burmy, are you 60, bro? What? What? I'm saying, back in the 70s? Unk? More like Gramps.
Even then, you would still have to buy the newspaper, or you have to go get it from somewhere. If your parents are going to spend the gas money to take you to get a newspaper, then they can give you the $5. It's going to cost more to do that. How you doing asking for a friend? Karma. I love how Karma keeps sending in their message and then retracting it. It's so funny, because, like, we all read it, but then they retract anyway. Definitely exposed. Definitely still be getting newspapers. No, we don't. You are not young and hip, Burmy. You're Gramps from now on, dude. You lost me. I thought you were young and hip, but then you said that, and I think you're a pretender. It's a genuine job? Yeah, maybe 30 years ago. And Unk RPGs calls you Unk? You know, you're old Gramps. Okay. I hate y'all. Got the Egg event here. Lurantis got it. Alright, let's build up defenses. Get a little speed. Okay. Get some offense. A little bit more speed. Headlong rush. Another Alolan Raichu. Alright, there's my eggs. Hyper Potion's fine. I don't need the Super Bell. 8 common, 3 rare. Thanks. Oh, we're fighting Chuck. Yo, leading Lurantis. Oh, you're chopped. Chopped Antis. Goodbye. Alright, get that bulk up off. Let's go for a Dren Punch. Knock out Pangoro. Ghost type here. We can go Earthquake. Eat the Rage Fist. Not that much damage. Yeah, definitely not. Down to the Earthquake. Soft Sand boosted EQ. Then Earthquake some more. Okay, Poliwrath. And go Thunder Punch. Oh no, he's Terra. You got Parrot though. Bars. Earthquake. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh no, Toro, scary. Whatever shall I do? Goodbye. Chuck LaFuck. He's out. Shiny Hitmonchan. You think there's a reason he's Chuck LaFuck? Goodbye. He just sent out a shiny Hitmonchan, man. I could have got that on base odds. Wow. On my end, that came through too late, Cooper. What's hers that makes this playable physical? Sacking? You're gonna have to say bias. Yeah, right. Lawrence cooking you up. LARPing age for sure. USA be getting different. What's happening? What country do you live in? Do you live in a no offense, a third world country? Where we still got newspapers? What country even out there would still have newspapers? I don't even think a third world country saw newspapers. How are you watching YouTube and you're using newspapers? You could be. What else we got? Performing the streets, I got some extra, read all about it. Respectable job. No, it is not. No, it is not. How are you going to get your mail otherwise? They're together. My brother, that's called the mailman. And the mailman does not bring newspapers. How did your brother scam DoorDash? I literally cannot tell you that, or they're going to punish my YouTube. Like, why would you even ask me that, Karma? I don't even know, but I couldn't tell you if I did. Back in the day, having a paper route job was pretty important. Yeah, way back in the day. Denmark, bro, the DK. Oh yeah, Denmark. Denmark is not no third world country, dude. I'm about to look this up. Let's ask Siri. Does Denmark still use newspapers commonly? Does Denmark still use newspapers commonly? Newspapers are still being used in Denmark, but the number of readers has been declining for several years. In 2018, the daily newspaper coverage among Danes aged 12 years and older amounted to 33%. 33%! That's still decently impressive compared to the US, though.
What percentage of people in the US actually read the newspaper? According to a 2020 survey, 16% of US adults get their news from newspapers. This is in 2020. That was 6 years ago. Only 3% of Americans present it as like a good source of news, stuff like that. So, yeah, dude. I haven't even seen, like, I used to see newspapers on driveways and stuff still come by when I was younger. I don't be seeing that no more, even. That used to be through the mailman, too, but yes, dudes. We're tripping? Nah, dude. Denmark got it rough. DK currency ain't keeping up with the times. That is some tough stuff. That would be tough. Yo, Americans still read, just not in a newspaper. They, like, it's not saying it's only watched it, but, like, you know, digital news. Hello, Unc, Gramps. You know about that one? You know about that one? You know, reading the news online on a computer? North Korea has newspapers. North Korea is hell on earth. Norway has officially called America a third world country. Norway. Look, I don't even like the US. I don't. But Norway is calling us third world. Does Norway even know what third world country means? Scaling DoorDash are scamming it, yeah. The most livable city in the world. Saw one website say it has to be true. You keep them going, Unc. Newspaper boys are a thing. I don't know about that anymore. Maybe in small towns. In Germany, like, you're not going to no city see a newspaper boy. Or even, like, I live in suburban, you're still not seeing that. So, elderly in Germany read it a lot. I guess that's fair. Europeans are classy at that still, I guess so. Voltage, forget about the pickup. I'll try. I'll forget about it for you. Very woo, not hate on America. We can read. Okay. Then why the hell in English are I learning how to make newspaper? People don't use them anymore. Because they're trying to keep it alive, like other things that are dying. Never heard of this computer thing. I disrespecting every other Nordic country, but Norway is low-key cooking economically. I guess. I wouldn't know. So I guess, bro. I'll take your word for it. Oh, Earth Eater. I always forget that on stupid Earthworm. Heal me anyway. See, at your parents' house, there's still that. I don't know what city you live in, Cooper, but yeah, dude, I haven't seen that in years. I did when I was growing up. I saw it getting thrown on the driveway, but not anymore. Getting it on like America with oil, if I remember correctly. I've heard it's just ridiculous. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And they don't read it. Only newspapers you see are Wawa. Yeah, the gas station, they still stock them. Dude, man, I want to play an RPG so bad. I had to wait all weekend that I couldn't play an RPG. And then, not only could I not play an RPG all weekend, then I had to do Rogue today, which is fine, but, like, I want to get into SAO some more. And, you know, see when that's going to be a loss and just keep making some progress. I'm itching for it. I'm itching for it. I need it. Soon enough, man. Stage 114 is Gyaukumo. He's dark, not good for us. Pause. That's a little bad out of context. But, my leg. But, I'm going to switch the items after 114. Okay, nice. We do have Drain Punch to help counter this, at least. We're kind of whooping ass right now, I can't lie. ×4. Golurk going crazy. Yeah, I like
regular Golurk. I think I can confidently say that. Rage Fist could be really crazy on him for sure. Like, thinking about that, but like, I like him. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And then you need Blizzard, dude. I don't know, just take the rogues. Okay, I'll manage it. Look, I'm remember, guys. I'm remember it. He has another black belt on him. Okay, and another magnet. Silk Scarf we don't need. Or Charcoal. Oh, Charcoal actually we can give to Cyclizar. Okay. I like it. Just give me the rogues, I guess. Alright, Penny. The normal type Eevee? Okay. Oh, it went Glitzy Glow and it turned new type. Okay. Alright, not fun. EQ. Into the Umbreon for some reason. Okay. Pursuit? I'm sorry? Back to Psychic. We should be free eating this thing and it's getting this off on us. And then swap again? Goodbye, Glaceon. I'm reading it this time. Yup, Glitzy Glow. And it missed. Goodbye, Eevee. EQ again. EQ again. Damn, yeah, that was taking us out. That was pretty tough. Terra Fairy Pixelate Hyper Voice. That was a wrap. Cyclizard, you had speed, right? Yeah. There we go. High horsepower. See, Eevee, chat said Eevee turned Psychic, scared itself out, and swapped to another one. All right, there's 115 Mega Bracelet. Oh, man, I thought we had it immediately. Second leftovers ain't bad, though. Not bad. Give that to Golurk. Not Shell Bell, but still pretty damn good. Yeah, it's reading me to do nothing with it, tragically. What else we got in chat here? Conspiracy that Orformer designed to counter Zygarde. I did read that a minute ago. I disagree. We did not die in last year of SAO. No, but I have heard rumors that floor 2 of SAO is way harder than floor 1. So I don't know how far I'm making it. I was having a terrifying time. The episode is already up. What happened? It was up yesterday. No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the episode of what happened once the real game started is live. Both of those episodes are up already. So that's what we're doing tomorrow's live stream. 100%. I've been just itching. And when it dies, I will be satisfied and go to the next game. But my RPG craze has been so high right now. And I've been kind of scratching the itch with Steins Gate, but I mostly just want to beat it before the remake comes out in August. But visual novels I love because I love the series, but I don't love the gameplay of visual novel that's not choice-based. It kind of like, it's in between. But I've had a fun experience, more or less. I need more RPGs. I need more on the channel too, dude. I need to be playing some more. But yes, we just had a 2-day break, so we are going to be doing flip-flop throughout the week, and then it'll be another 2-day break. So we shall see. Hey, not autocorrect, that's funny. Anything else? Where's my Shelly Bell? I wish. But we shall see. All right, quick BRB. Let's run to the restroom real fast, and then we'll keep going now with the Mega. Or with the Mega Ring. Alrighty, we're back. Let's get back to work, shall we? Okay, I didn't want to keep being debuffed. Thanks. Started Infinite Fusion 2 today, Jayzilla. That's fire. Got a BBQ bacon cheeseburger from a nearby diner. It's up the road, so you can pick it up and come back in like 5 minutes. Alright, enjoy. Nothing special. Boss, Palmot, and Jolteon will leave in the Levitate Unknown. And then drop the Earthquake. Well, he's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Earthquake. There we go. Easy Stomp. That's 120 done. Right to Ether? I really didn't need it. It wasn't a gym. Quick Claw. Oh wow, my special attack. Oh no. Focus Band. Cool. Golurk underrated. Shadow Shield's doing a lot of work for this guy, but fair enough. I agree, though. I love him. I do love him. Reminding me now about pickup at 145 is not helpful, Vishy boy. I said this. Bug Trainer, but he doesn't have Quiver. Like, we don't have anyone who would capitalize on Quiver Dance, really. So, tragic, but see what we do. Oh, wow. Outsped, but he swapped. Fair enough. Goodbye. Not even needing to set up. Bulk up going. Gotta do the neutral Thunder Punch to get somewhere, but we are. Nice flinch. There we go. Golurk is moving like a juggernaut, though, right now. Let's see. He didn't give Quiver Dance. Now, someone said Defend Order could be neat, doubling up, which is eh. Heal Order could also be pretty decent, but to replace anything I have here for it, no. Now, if we were to give Heal Order or Defend Order to someone... I still don't feel like it's that valuable. I'm just going to give... or Mega Horn or Signal Beam. Mega Horn, Golurk. It's not going to help us against the bosses. I mean, Cyclozar could try something with it, but... Nah, I don't really care for it. Any of these. Just give Healer to Unknown. It's just... I just didn't do it, really. I'm not really caring too much. Nature Power sucks, dude. Until the end, I'll put it back with a Memory Mushroom, but for now, until then, that's it. And even then, it's just kind of gimmicky. Alright, let's keep going. We do want that Mega to show up soon-ish. At least he needs to show up, you know? Gotta show up at some point. Bye-bye, Sturdy. Unnecessary? Wow. This is a gym, right? Regular Revival do it. No, it's not. Clef Key boss again. We already know that they're packing Levitate, so let's just Drain Punch our way through. Got a defense boost, but still died. Nice try. This spot gonna make a showcase. Will he get a base showcase? Not anytime soon, he won't. But probably not, because I did really show off his base enough. Some might, but I don't think Golisopod needs one. He'll just come along in other videos or challenge runs. Hot take, but it's a missed opportunity to make him a locomotive train. That's literally more of a Digimon thing than a Pokemon thing, in my opinion. But they may have... I mean, they did do the car thing later on with, like, Revavroom, so I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Ooh! New blue shiny Tinkaton. That's really valuable. That's a really valuable shiny. We like that. We like that. We like that. I mean, it's orange. I don't know how much we like that, but blue shiny for Tinkaton? That's useful. We can definitely enjoy that. Okay. There's a time where that was like one of the best mon in the game entirely. Oh, and then we got Mysterious Challenger. Sharon, free eats. Quick Claw. We'll take that. Okay, Drain Punch. Eat the Icicle Sphere twice, and then take that thing out. Somebody didn't have the right ability. Kecleon, same thing. Drain Punch again. There's Bouffalont. I mean, there's nothing to be done here. Easy Drain Punch sweep on Sharon. Embarrassing. Damn, we didn't get it, though. That sucks. A Relic, Gold, or Soul Dew? We have a lot of money. Give me the Soul Dew, just to make Golurk even better. Okay, so, Drizzle is a top 5. We like that. Okay. Golisopod, actually, I do have a showcase on him already. I totally forgot. Got a message from the moderator who reminded me. But yeah, I do have a Golisopod versus Pokerogue already. So he's had that and the Mega already. Okay, everyone just can't hit me and wants to debuff, dude. And it's attack, no less. Oh my gosh. Wrong move, too. Still killed, but... Thank you for the nice shiny. Appreciate it. Wide lens. We can get to Ice Hammer. Yeah, Lurantis. Took my berry, huh? That's not nice. And gave me Lingering Aroma. This is a gym, though, I think. Yep. Silent rematch. Again, not our best matchup. How can we do now? We can get cooked by a Go-Go. That's what we can do. Wow. Yeah, that Go-Go shit on us. Not great for him at all. Lurantis, Ice Hammer. Oh, let's go. Give special defense boost. Thank you. Let's take an offense boost. Oh, nice. W read. Offense and defense. Lurantis is just so squishy, dude. Ice Hammer. You're not contrary superior. Meganium. Yes, I love critting that thing. Maractus. And Side by Sage. Turn into a Lurantis show off right there. Tragically bad gym for Golurk by far, but he makes it. That's what matters. That's what matters. Bathroom Metropolis. Let's get ready for the rival fight. Mr. I like grass types. He sounds like a dork. And today I have my Pokemon tabletop game session tonight for the first time in a little bit. I had a break because one of the players on vacation, and we wanted to take a break to do something else. But crazy stuff. It's gonna be fun today. Stellar. Only mid for that one attack. Cyclizar, why not? This guy wants to give me a Yamper. Oh, my gosh, I haven't checked it. I have a 5-pull waiting. Forgot about that. Ass. Should just forgot about it. Yamper. I don't have Rattled, so sure, man, I'll buy it. Sure. Let's get in that rival fight. Yep, we'll grab pickup. I'll do that now. Only 5 things, but still things. Grab the nugget. Let's go. 145 Ivy. Alrighty, so we know we get cooked by that first hit, but I wonder if I go right to Drain Punch, how are we doing instead of Bulk Up? Not good. Wow, that was through this, but we are faster. So actually, we live it, proc all this, and I think we down it. There we go. Golurk does it. He does it. He does it. That was the right strat. Now this is where we're cooked. We have no good moves. Thunder Punch is neutral into this phase. Nice crit, nice para. Still take a Dragon Ascent. We live it easy, though. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Golurk. Doing good. Doing good. Doing real good, in fact. That is what we like to see. That's exactly what we like to see. He's moving like a champ. Beautiful performance. No notes. Easy sweep. That was good. That was good. Great job. He didn't get it again, but he does get leftovers for the 3rd time. Okay. Yep, let's take it. Alright, keep going. He's doing nice. You're back. Can't sleep, Santis. Welcome back. Pokemon pick up just a class name of their own? A class name? Where's that shell bell? Oh, there go Dana talking about the sword again. Here we go. I wish we had the shell bell. Defense, why not? Doesn't matter. Mouse hold, you are so cooked. They have Scrappy. Now they're gone. And there we go. Are you serious? He taunted me? Damn, could have been it. Got a Master Ball. Great. Cue ball. Cue ball roll. Thanks for the juicy heals, King Gambit. I'm sure anyone would... Oh, why did I just Earthquake? I'm sure anyone would do that, Daniel. So close to giving me full health right there. We would have ate that so much better. I had the procs and berries. It sucks. Trash. Might want to change my move before the next Rayquaza fight. I don't know what I'll change it to. We'll see. Wow, was the pair necessary? Obstagoner. Acid Spray. Not that I need it, though. I don't have any special attackers. I mean, it helped Unknown, I guess, but I'm probably deleting it later anyway. I'm not really on the hunt for Ice Punch. It would be nice. Imagine what a good word Goon was pre-nerf. Now it's easily F tier. Goon is easily an S tier. What are you talking about? You're out of your mind if you think it's anything less. Wheezing has a new nature and gender. Sure, bud. You do your thing. Don't let them tell you who you can and can't be. Obstagooner as the boss at 160. Nice taunt, buddy. How about this times 4 effective Drain Punch? Twice. And that's 160 down. Toward the last gym we go. Another Relic Gold. Not the best luck in this one so far. Okay, a second Master Ball. Come on, guys. Let's lock in. Carbos. 164 is Mela. Should be free eats mostly. Man, them 3 leftovers go hard. They go hard. This reminds me of, like, what, my Lunala showcase, I think I had something like this going on? Is that right? Maybe it was Lunala. Might have been Lunala. EQ. Oh, is that a fire steel type in front of my ground? People complain about that all the time. What do we call it? Earthquake victim? Alright, it happened. For the video sides, for context, chat is currently arguing on how good is the word goon pre-nerf, or pre-nerf and post-nerf. Interesting. Another magnet? Yo, this dude's the Thunder King. Unknown. Give me another magnet. 165 penny. Swapping a Rotom fan? He has levitate, so this should hit normally. Neutral. There we go. It's gonna... I'm just gonna EQ. Yeah, it's gonna turn psychic. That Livestream is saving you from me, boss. Umbreon. Goodbye. Nice crit. Back to psychic. And crit again. Not that that mattered. Sylveon's the one where I'm kind of afraid. We do get the Quick Claw. Crit would have been crazy there. We get the flinch. Wow. Beautiful. Let me get the Misty Reverie. Completely victimized. Damn, Golurk is moving kind of crazy in this one, dude. He's had a really good glow up. That's what we're talking about. And then we outspeed it and get it. Wow. Phenomenal job by Golurk. Shell Bell, but okay, I'm gonna have to try and fish. I'm gonna lock rarities, see if we can fish for it. It's gonna cost me some money. No. Okay, keep the rarities locked. This might cost all my money, dude. I'm almost tempted to reset if I don't get it, but I'm gonna try. Wow, we actually don't. 3 resets, we would have been enough. Okay, well, I'm at what penny again, and then go on, but we're not gonna get into the showcase, man. It's just not there right now. Tragic. Alright, I'm gonna rematch Penny stream. Because I can just whip her ass again, but no Mega Stone. No Mega in all those rerolls. That was crazy, dude. You know, I'm low-key so afraid of this thing. I'm just gonna set it again. Golurk still get the W procs even with the second setup? Okay, bud. One-shot Sylveon this time. I'll take the Shell Bell. Alright, the Shell Bell is actually good though, so we'll take it, but keep that money to fish for the showcase purpose, dude. It's a little cheeky, but like obviously I want to show the guy off, right? 10 pull, nothing good. Let's hope we get lucky. Next, every time I see a red, I'm gonna do the whole reroll thing and just see if we can proc it. Though I need to use something. Oh, manage item. Give him the Fairy Feather. To Cyclozar. If we don't get the Mega, is it just Golurk versus Pokerogue? Oh, what do you think, Deep Sea? What do you think? And what am I gonna put on the video? That's to be seen. I'm probably gonna. It probably is gonna say Golurk versus Pokerogue, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably still gonna put a picture of Mega Golurk. Maybe I'll do that. I have an idea of what thumbnail I would do. I think I have a good idea. So you'll see. I gotta write that down. Let me generally write that down real quick. But we'll see if I even need it. There we go. I don't need this right now. The clickbait we could do. I can't be clickbaiting, dude. People lose faith in a clickbaiter. I'm not a clickbaiter. But I might do a little bit of cheeky stuff. Okay, let's try it again. Lock rarities. Alright, man. This game sucks. $170 Gym of Watson. This should be a stomp. Even through that guy, yeah. That's a stomp. I hate Watson, by the way. Let's go. What do I even say? EQ, 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 EQ. No sturdy, no sturdy, no sturdy, no sturdy, no sturdy. Y'all know how to get sturdy with it? Trick question. Alright, that's the win. I need my OG goon back. We need a quotes channel in the server. Close to 4-hour stream, Foxy says, as the stream is not even 3 hours yet. Okay, okay. Foxy is good at math. There we go, 3. Okay, yeah, typo. Okay, my bad, Foxy. Not that OG. Nah, Burmy, you need your OG goon back. You a freak. Freaky. Guys, I'm starting to get a little scared. Let's immediately bully. I can't help myself. Whoa, come on, dude. It's got a red shiny and it's fucking Pincurchin! Pincurchin! It could have been Togepi, Spearow. I'll even take the ball sack. But Pincurchin? Oh my god, holy ass. It doesn't even look good. I think it's disgusting. Butt cheek face dumbass Pokemon. You can't stand Pincurchin. Taking up a red shiny hatch. Taking up a red shiny hatch. Ugh, man, disgusting. What a brick. Oh, let's see another brick. You guys want to see me reroll for this? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's. Voltage hates me, gang. Facts. My fellow ReZero friend Foxy, I can't stand him. He rehashed. Get out my face. It's a mockery. So, M&J TV will find out I set out Pincurchin, and Pincurchin sucks. Pincurchin's a terrible Pokemon, dude. Like, he's got to be up there. He's got to be up there. Big bully. Let's go. He stopped fishing for the Mega at this point. No! My dealer, just in time, got a Mega Stone in them pockets. Yeah, one day I'm gonna pull out the Golurk and say, run them pockets, boy. Hand him over. I want all the vitamins. What does he give me? Protein and calcium? I should slap the shit out of you. W protein. Why would you throw in a calcium? Do I look like a calcium user to you? Really hope the video just featured the Mega for like 4 waves. We'll get ready, chump. I'm kidding. Much love. man, this ain't going well. Is that Zekrom? I just recently got this guy finally for the first time. And now I get a dupe of him. Kobe! I literally can't even use him for this win because I still haven't gotten the Mega Stone. Much love, brother. I wish I could run it. I wish. But at least we got the candies. That's fire. Look at him go. Oh. I mean, losing a little bit of luck would be so bad. But no, I can let him go. Bye-bye, Zekrom. Of course, both RNGs won't stop fishing. Come on. Come on, we did get it at like 197. Yeah, one time. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. Unknown over Zekrom. I need the pickup. Well, it was kind of. That's helping out this guy. But the problem is that, you know, I haven't gotten the Mega yet. I need the luck. And Zekrom's first win's going to be a carry? It's not right. So, you know. Yeah, see, I beat the Voltage RNG stock allegations. Yup, Unknown sticking around, bro. It's because I'm not a 14-year-old boy. That's why. I can choose, you know, the logical choice over, oh, he looks cool. Let me throw him on. I'm LARPing. I should let him go. I'm gonna let him go. Bye-bye. Rule of cool, though, it's too late. He'll get his showcase. He's gonna get a whole Zekrom versus Pokerogue video. When that happens, you'll enjoy. Why did I just set up on this thing like I'm not about to fight the E4? Alright, I let go of my beloved because I don't have the Mega Stone. I need all the luck I can get. Oh my gosh. Are we chopped? Mullane, he's steel. We disrespected the younger generation. Now Unk RPGs is attacking 70% of his own streamer base with this one. Yeah, because I said that I could take Unknown because I had to choose strategy over rule of cool. I'm not a 14-year-old boy. It's Kyogre or Rayquaza. It might just be them. I thought there was one more, though. I think there's one more on that list somewhere, but I don't remember. For who I need to have things completed. Golurk should stop all this. I mean, I'm telling you he's better than where his Mega is, but maybe the real Mega is the Golurk we made along the way. There you go, Mullane. Chopped cheese. Oh my gosh, dude. Where's the red items? Where are they? This might be the first one that actually doesn't work. Let me get Rock. Oh, yeah. Might be the first one that actually doesn't get their Mega in the video. And, of course, it's my go-to. I'm so excited to use. It's so cruel. At least I did do a Champions video on them. But, of course, they robbed him. And I get Chime Echo, dude. Ew, man. Damn, that stupid waste of a challenge run. Took the luck away from the GOAT. Olivia makes me feel like a rock type. That's getting pinned. We're gonna pin that one, chat. If it'll let me, yo, come on, let me pin it. There we go, pin that bad boy. Olivia makes me feel like a rock type. What did he mean by that? What did he make me feel? Or what did he... No, I didn't say that. What did he mean by that? Olivia makes me feel like a rock type. Everybody in chat loses their mind now. 100% on blast. I'm gonna start. Y'all be saying. Okay, hold on. We got another chance. Y'all be saying anything in chat. Y'all gonna start just dropping things. I'm gonna pick one. Y'all boom randomly pinned. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't even do anything. I'm not gonna fight her again. If I see one more rogue ball, I'm gonna tweak. I'm gonna tweak. If I see one more Rogue Ball, I'm gonna tweak. Oh, I can't take it anymore. 20 from Deep Sea. Sucks you ain't get the Mega yet, so have this instead. Thanks for the crazy dodo, Deep Sea. I appreciate that, man. You're the GOAT. Thank you. That does make me feel a little better. I really appreciate it. Very goated for that. W don't know. You're very kind. I'm already tweaking Volt. No way, Scudda. Don't tell me you can't relate. Don't disrespect the GOAT Chimecho. I will disrespect that dumb little twerp shit ass mon all I want. Banger quote, low-key fire. Yo. Respect the Zilla for that. Okay. Yo, run this shit back. Yo, get out of my face, Foxy. I'm telling you, if they don't get it, they're at the back of the line. Like, I could do another one, like, maybe once everything is done, but we'll see. Golurk don't tolerate Gunnar activity, apparently. Another failed attempt! Another day, another dollar! Is that another magnet? Ice Spinner? Oh, if he could have learned it, it would have changed everything. Everything, but we don't need that. We have the fairy one. Actually, that could be good on Cyclozar for the end. Actually, how strong is this? 80 versus 100? Well, no, it's still... And he has ground for the end, so no, he doesn't need it. Azumarill, do you need it? We could go with that over Drain Punch, yeah. Okay. 186. Acerola. Ghost? I'm scared! Thunder Punch. Damn, Cell Arcade. Damn, this must be Voltage RNG's off day. I gotta save my luck for later at my session. That must be what's going on. Save my luck. I hope so. Damn, counterpick. Ground Ghost, or Grass Ghost, completely countering. Oh, he didn't power whip me. Ooh, Spirit Shackle, that was a crit. Wow, Golurk actually going down in the E4. BUM! Oh, I'm kidding, it's a lie, it's a lie. Fire Lash. Crack the whip, boy! Got him. And goodbye. Magical Torque is the strongest. My luck is on holiday. Come on, guys. Oh, goodbye, Cyclozar. Azumarill, show them why you're better than Urshifu. It's time to go all out. Bulk up. Rock 2 means nothing when you have a Jet Punch. Got him. Then Ice Spinner. Oh, he lives. Easy tank. That wasn't fun. Max push on Max revive. Max revive. X accurate shitty. Golurk. I'm out of Earthquake. And I'm out of Lepus. Oh no, I just said it. Yum yum down the hatch. X defense. Kahili. This is where all those magnets are coming in clutch. Thunder. Punch! Easy crit. Just snap that beak in half. Who's next? 1, 2. Light work. 3. Hydro Pump means nothing! 4. 5. Bounce, bouncing on it, bouncing on it, bouncing on it. At least it's a girl, Halusha. Pause. Resume. Rewind. Clip it. Thunder Punch. Hello, us, you're in the chat. That's a win. Protein. Let me get my protein shake. Punch them birds out of the air. One more egg voucher. And we're fighting how? How about I fuck you up? No, alright. No, alright. Let's just, dance for us, Pokerogue boy. Thunder punch! Who's next? Thunder punch. Is that a shit, Pre-Marina? No offense to the Pre-Marina fans, okay? It's definitely not the most overrated Pokemon, or overrated starter. Not the most overrated starter, definitely not. Oh, Mega Bomb, my beloved, I'm sorry I had to embarrass you like this. I'm sorry. Tapu Lele? Not getting the Megas turning voltage insane. Oh, you can tell? So Galio, EQ, Sunsteel. Yeah. Nothing. Yeah, 2 hours of Pokerogue is something. I know, right? For the video side, it's only been 46 minutes. 4 eggs. Oh, could have been a goat. You know, I know somebody who doesn't have a shiny Riolu. I'm just saying. Oh. Going to work, have fun with base, go lurk. Oh, damn you, Deep Sea, dude. I'm going to literally reset every floor right here till we get there. Wow. Every floor. Every floor. Where is it? Somebody bring me my Mega. Where's my Mega? It was a joke, guys. I wasn't actually supposed to not get the Mega. I was YouTube acting. Come on, guys. Where is the? Where is it? All right, here we go again. Boom. 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 Yes! I re-rolled 4 times on 192, and there it is. There it is. All that bread, all that paper. We got it. Golurkite right at the final stretch. The video's not clickbait. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. Bring them home. Hello, sexy. Hello. Hello. Oh, my gosh. Look at it. Look at him in all his glory. I'm bricked. I mean, I bricked on luck. I bricked on luck. I bricked on luck. Are we still rolling? Amulet coin. Now? Clipped again? Yo. Oh, DK currency. I love DK currency. Thank you, Burmy. Burmy the goat. My goat Donkey Kong. DK currency, my beloved. Look at his design. Look at that back sprite. Oh, I'm about to bust. I mean, bust through Ivy's team. I'm about to bust through Ivy's team. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Oh. Yo, guys, come on. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. There's no need to do any clips, you know? Would you really ruin a young man's happy celebration like this? What woman is your type? Thick. I'm kidding. Don't quote that. Don't quote that. It was a joke. What are we running here for Ivy? Am I just gonna keep doing my thing? Or do I want to put on a ghost move, like, just in case for Rayquaza? I didn't think everybody else got Rayquaza. Like, he's gonna be good in everything but Mega Rayquaza. We knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. It just is the way it is, you know? Dire hit, let's go. Mega Golurk! Hey, guys, listen, you know what's really, really crazy? So, he got his Mega, right? And he's worse! He's worse. Drain Punch. Ooh, we get the first hit. Probably not a good thing, actually. Oh, that wood just hammered. We literally have to bank on if we proc the thing, but I'm actually not going to risk it because this is my goat Mega Golurk, and I want him to also have a deathless run, just like Shitmeko. So I'm going to swap. Free eats. Oh my gosh, not even free eats. That hurt a lot. Switch back to Mega Golurk. Oh, whoa! He crit me! I didn't give it the items, did it? Oops. I may have forgotten to give him the items. Even though I kept a note for that specifically. Drain Punch, get my health back. Free eats. So juicy. I'm faster than that. Oh. No matter what we do, it's resisted. We don't have Punch anymore, though. I may as well just heal, because this is bad. We do get the one with the crit. Crit farming. You can't hurt me, Rayquaza. He's a brick wall. There we go. Look at that. Who needs type advantage? Who needs type neutral when you have Golurk on standby? Even with resisted Drain Punch, who needs stab? You don't need none of that for Golurk. None of it. Boom, he's gone. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is my goat right there. That is my goat. Beautiful. He's just so good. Now, that didn't one-shot because he doesn't have Iron Fist anymore, tragically. But look at him go. Mega Golurk goated. Goated. As you guys can tell, my sanity was like snap trying to get this Mega Stone, but we popping off. What's up? What's up, Torterra? Zerafraud could never. Could never. Not in this life or the next. And there he goes. Boom. Baton? Not bad. Not really necessary, but nothing better, so. Alright, let's go to Eternatus. I refuse. I don't know why I did Drain Punch over quick. I refuse to allow Chimecho to be the only one without a reset, dude. If I can help it, I will not let that crime go unpunished. Master Ball? I wish. Everyone's talking about clipping me. Zeraora catches Tracer nowhere because Zeraora sucks, and it's not from nowhere. He fought Torterra and was getting cooked by it. Exact same comparison. Your post got pinned? It did not. That thing is still there. Makes sense that Voltage gets hard from ground types. He is weak to Melanie, the ice specialist. Okay, well, now it has been unpinned. What else are we saying here? Footage Voltage losing his mind. Young man? Oh, fuck you! I am not Unk yet. No more bus left to thrust? Oh, yeah! I mean, no. Come on, guys. We need to behave ourselves. Not rare in his RPG videos. Yo, come on. Ain't our fault Golurk making us feel like a ground type. I think I'm rock. I'm bricked. Bust through Ivy's team. Alright, freaky RPGs. We get it. Yo, come on. Guys, I'm just kidding. Right? Right? You'll have me for the rest of my career. But yeah, W praise for Golurk. Getting good. Zeraora deserved that. It would definitely still pin, but now you're swapped. So I'm gonna get rolling for a second multi-lens. Nah. Wrap this stream up. Just nonsense. Go to sleep, son. It's 4 o'clock. And I'm not tired.
Every Mega Stream, my Goku Scott is a fraud because he stinks. He stinks like shit. He smells like hot ass in 103-degree heat. All right, let's get our memory mushrooms together. You know, voltage is serious. He's locked in. I'm ready. I do want Headlong Rush over EQ. I do. I really wish I had X special defense. I'll have to deal with the speed, even though I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Unknown, give it back nature power. Over, I'm not using ancient for anything. Don't really care. Muck, I want Screech back. Over acid spray. Lurantis is chilling. Yep. Azumarill, you've got a good move now, so you're chilling. Cyclozar's chilling. The dragon one could have been fine, but going fairy is fine-ish too. Just stronger, so he'll be alright. Alright, there's not that much setup to do. I'm kinda want to reroll. I'm gonna reroll. I know the speed's good. Ah, special defense. Yes, chef's kiss. Mwah! Give it to me. Alright, let's go. Eternatus. I want to see if he can tank. I think he has a chance. He did. I didn't give Unknown the items. Oh. I'm sorry. But who needs it? 3 bars! Who's my secondary? His defense went up a lot. Oh, I hit him twice, right? That did nothing, though. His defense like went up way too high. I need to... I don't want to debuff myself yet again. I'm going to have to... Damn, I didn't really restore my PP either. I'm probably just going to do a resisted Drain Punch, and I need to swap to Muck. This might still get scary. Cross Poison, easy eat. I do it again, and then I need you to start using Screech. Oof. We eat that. Oh my gosh. Ate that like a champ. Okay. I do want to do this a little bit more. Okay, that was through Shadow Shield, though. Now he's starting to do some damage. Get a little scary. His defense is neutral again. All right, Headlong. We have 2 more of those. And Screech. Oh, we eat it. Okay, good. There we go. And there's the negative. We're going to go down because also remember we were defense debuff when he's hitting us. So we were tanking that even better than we low-key should have. There's everything going up. Oh, special attack was not good there. Can we hit it one more time? Just give me one more. Yes! He went for Muck. Paid actor! And a crit! And double crit! That's the game! That's the game! Mega Golurk, 0 resets. Sit that fraud Chimecho down. He got it. Standing at the top where he belongs. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts down below. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. We are aiming for 5,000 subscribers as our next big goal. Would love for more of you to join the Voltage crew. If you want to see more from me, check the description down below for the Discord, the Twitch, and other RPG series from me, like the currently ongoing Echoes of Einkrad, Sword Art Online's game in Death Game. As soon as I die, they will delete my save and the series ends. If you want to see the videos, go check that out, or you can see the live streams as they happen too, or you can check out both as some people do. Whatever you want to do, check that out. Same for Digimon Story Time Stranger. As soon as we're done with Echoes of Einkrad, we're going back to Digimon. Super bingeable playlist. You love that, and there should be something else down there for your enjoyment as well. If you're really ridiculously crazy, consider becoming a channel member at the lowest tier. You get your favorite Pokemon nickname, whatever you want, across every Pokemon game I play. Rogue, ROM hacks, official games, you name it. And with Gen 10 coming up soon enough, you may want to join that. And, you know, whatever other Pokemon games we play, there will certainly be plenty. But, yeah, let's go ahead and talk Aftermath here. Just 1 premium. Do a little egg gotcha. 5 pull and a 10 pull. Nothing there. And... nothing there. Very mid, because everyone there had 1 before. But Golurk, and I'll catch him in chat once we discussed him. This guy, where is he? My beautiful boy. He did a lot better than I expected he was going to. I was worried. Golett had me a little scared right at the beginning, but Golurk was a beast. He was a beast out there. You add Shadow Shield, start getting the leftovers. I swear it's just like Lunala, if I'm remembering the right mon. But you start adding in those leftovers. He got the Shell Bell eventually near the end. Drain Punch. Bulk Up was more than enough because he had surprisingly good bulk. Didn't even need Mach Punch. You had to have some type coverage, and just the amount of damage he could output plus tanking ability. He was lacking speed and even had a Quick Claw to try to make up for that. He definitely had a lot of help, no doubt, as a carry, but not as much as we've seen in some of these megas. He did so good. So good. Absolutely goated. I do think long-term his mega is worse, but getting the mega late game, just that little boost, was perfectly fine. I think Iron Fist is better, but he genuinely, like, the bulk went up, which was really good against the Tornadus we saw. The offense was still really good. The multi-lens definitely played a role too. That helped a lot. It was nuts. So, had a great time with him. I think he did amazing. I'm very impressed. We can get him down to a 2 cost, and enough to get him down to a 1 cost. So now this GOAT is a 1 cost Pokemon. We can only buy eggs for him. Getting this guy on your team for 1 cost is just beautiful, dude. Just beautiful. I think he did phenomenally amazing. Loved him. And that's that for video side. Thanks so much for watching on video end. I'll catch you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. Voltage out. All right. That was good. That was good. Let's see what chat was saying. Everyone, yeah, he's a fraud. Exactly, Zero Aura is a fraud. He sucks. We'll win against the Tornadus. We all punch you up. We sure did. Take your meds, Unk. I actually do have to take my med today. I totally forgot. I'm on antibiotics right now. Damn, I gotta get that. Late enough for you, Unk. It's bedtime. Come on, guys. A whole child. The rest of the time I want to cosplay is Neil the Seal. I don't even know who that is. Get the nap going, Unk RPGs. Yo, come on, guys. No, Golurkite should not be doing this to you. Alright. How do you know how it smells? Don't ask. Pack it up full. Come on, guys. Did y'all want Spain to win the World Cup? I didn't really care who won between the two of them. Get that bum out of here, fags. Bolt, couldn't care less. Eternus will get demolished by the Punch Rock Merchant. No, call Golurk a fraud. Oh, he's talking about... No, he's talking about Tornadus. Yeah, Tornadus. Why did Golurk make you muck backwards? He sure did not do that. He did not. I'm more of an edger. No, I'm kidding. Still doing the laundry? Damn, dude. Should have been done. Golurk can muck anyone backward, forward, upward. No strikes, exactly. Everyone's talking about that boy Chimecho. Sit off the podium. Golurk on top. On top. With a better performance than Chimecho, 100%. Goated. I barely had to use other Pokemon throughout that run. Holy. Chimecho is off. Chimecho is off. Everything is a paid actor. KJ, you're coping. We did use the candies. Yup. Next stream. And did we go look for what costs now? Yup, definitely. www. More of an issue. We'll just go to bed now. Alright, let's look it up. Next stream is already also confirmed. I'm going to suffer. This is going to be on Wednesday for Rogue. Wednesday for Rogue. We are going to be doing no heals. Mega Absol versus Pokerogue. And we'll see which Mega Absol we get. Could be either one. Could brick or could be a W. We'll see. 3 strikes, you're out on the no heals, so it could be short, could be not. But if Absol gets robbed in this one, because the no heals challenge, it will come back and do an actual one later down the list. But that's tomorrow. That's not tomorrow. That's Wednesday, because that was already determined by donos. So there's that. And then after that, I'll be most likely picking the next one. So we'll see who gets their next showcase as well. Tomorrow, we're doing SAO. Should be at the normal 1 o'clock, but it'll be anywhere between the 1 to 7 range. At when I'm doing it. Going back in the death game, I barely survived. I barely survived the first boss of the game, and I was on my last leg. So we're going to see. There's no promises how much longer that series could go. Every stream I do could be the end. Every single one. So look forward to it. Thumbs up. And I will see you guys when we get there. But I think that's more or less it for me. What else we got? After 190 stream chat filled with quotes, we put us on an RSO list. Oi, le man. I don't speak French. Big love from France. Thank you for your poker content. Thank you, my boy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Goat. I saw the donos putting up the list. I wanted it to catch up first. So if anyone donates for the next pick, you can do it next time. If you really want to. But I wanted it to catch up a little bit. Thank you, Burmy. Yep, take care, Big Schwonk. See you later, Foxy. See you later, all of you. Much love. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for having a fun time. Look forward to the next one. Hope to see some of you tomorrow. My real one's gonna be pulling up tomorrow. All right, my real one's gonna be there. I know who got me. I know who got me. All right, no more goofing. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Voltage.